Pen-y-bont ar gyfer y chwarae heddi yn rownd derfynol Cwpan Cymru. Y seintiau newydd sy'n wynebu Pen-y-bont in today's Welsh Cup final. We also have commentary in English for this afternoon's match on Sky Plus, Freeview or Virgin Media. Use the red button. If you're on a TiVo or a Sky Q box, use the audio selection option. Any problems, then get in touch with our viewers hotline. Dyma sgorio.
O, doedd e ddim yn disgwyl hynna. Meddwl sydyn i gael y canlyniad gorau. Screwfix Sprint yn noddi pêl-droed ar S4C.
Mae darllen yr enwau ar Gwpan Cymru, enwau'r holl enillwyr ers 1878 fel mynd ar wybdaeth hanesyddol trwy'r gêm yn ein gwlad. Y cwestiwn mawr nawr yw, enw pwy fydd arni erbyn diwedd y pnawn?
Pen-y-bont, yw cyntau gyrraedd rownd derfynol Cwpan Cymru. Dan fwy'n y gofal o, mae di mynd holl ffordd. Mae di mynd holl ffordd, Danny Davies yn ei hawlio hi.
Rownd derfynol Cwpan Cymru JD, hanes, traddodiad a dathliad o'r gêm yng Nghymru. Ond pwy fydd yn dathlu pnawn yma? Y meistri modern, y seintiau newydd, neu a fydd na enw newydd ar y cwpan. Enw Pen-y-bont. Croeso mawr ato ni. Stadiwm Dinas Caerdydd yw'r lleoliad ar gyfer y gêm fawr yma. Hyfryd cael cwmni, Gwenan Harris a Mael Davies hefyd. Mael yn un o chwaraewyr Pen-y-bont, ond wedi ynafu, felly gyda ni wrth yn bodd bod ti gyda ni, Mael, a mae'n siŵr byddai well na ti bod ar y cae.
Na, dwi'n edrych ymlaen am hwn, ond yn amlwg byddwn ni wedi joio bod ar y cae iddi.
Allai credu, a ti wedi bod gyda'r garfan trwy'r wythnos, gyda'r wneithwr yn y gwesti hefyd, sut mae pawb yn iawn?
Pawb yn iawn, pawb yn ffit, diolch byth. Pawb wedi ymlacio neithiwr, barod am y gêm heddi. Troi lan i'r stadiwm heddi, bach o nerfau, ond na, bydd pob yn iawn gyda ni.
Neu bod Mael mwy nerfus na unrhyw un sydd yma, Gwenan. Mae wedi bod yn paratoi, ond y rhediad diweddar o ran Pen-y-bont, colli 7 yn olynol, colli o 11 i ddim yn y bala, colli chwaraewyr gorau hefyd. So, mae'n yma ni'r cwpan y seintiau newydd nawr.
Maen nhw ddim wedi bod ar rediad dda iawn, a'n amlwg heddiw yn colli chwaraewyr allweddol gyda Mael a Lewis Harling hefyd, ond ni wastad yn gweud gyda gemau cwpan, gall unrhyw beth digwydd. A fi'n credu hefyd, mae'r holl pwysau oddi arnyn nhw, maen nhw'n ymwybodol hwnna, mae pawb yn disgwyl i'r seintiau newydd ennill. A mae hwnna'n dod ar ryw fath o gwydnwch i'r tîm hefyd. Fi'n siŵr fydd hwnna'n gwneud nhw fwy benderfynol, a fi'n siŵr fydd y nerfau sy'n dod o'r achlysur hefyd yn helpu nhw yn y 10 munud agoriadol.
Wel, ni'n mynd i gael y newyddion tîm, heb sôn am y ffaith bod Mael ddim yn chwarae, ni'n gwybod hynny tyfyd. Dewch i ni glywed pwy sy'n chwarae i'r ddau tîm ma. Sian Dafydd sydd ar newyddion i ni.
Diolch Del, fel o'n i'n disgwyl, mae Rhys Griffiths wedi enwi tîm hollol wahanol i'r un nath golli o 11 gol i ddim yn erbyn y bala ar benwthnos ola'r tymor. Ac yr holl anafiadau, maen nhw wedi llwyddo enwi tîm eitha cryf. Mae cyn chwaraewr Cymru Sean MacDonald yn dechrau yn yr amddiffyn ac Ashley Evans yng nghanol y cae. Y ddau yna'n hanfodol o ran dod â brofiad i tîm eitha ifanc, ac yn ymosodol mae Pen-y-bont yn edrych yn gyffroes gyda Benjamin, Nathan Wood a Sam Snaith i gyd yn dechrau. Y tri o nhw i gyd wedi sgorio yn erbyn y seintiau tymor yma. O ran y seintiau, mae Connor Roberts yn cadw i le yn y gôl. Mae fe wedi dechrau pob gêm yn yr ymgyrch ac eto i ildio gôl yng Nghwpan Cymru. Yn ddiddorol, mae Leo Smith yn dechrau yng nghanol y ca yn hytrach na Ben Clark, ac mae prif sgoriwr y seintiau Declan McManus yn arwain y linell flan, ond mae fe eto i sgorio gôl yng Nghwpan Cymru eto tymor yma. Felly beth am i ni glywed gan y ddau reolwr, achos yn gynharach ges i air gyda Anthony Limbrick a Rhys Griffiths. What's the mood like amongst the team? Any nerves or are you pretty relaxed?
Yeah, I think a bit of both really. If they haven't got a few nerves, there's a problem, I think. But yeah, I think on the whole, really relaxed. We've had a good day. The problem when you're trying to prepare properly is a lot of waiting around, and especially with the 4 p.m. kickoff, we've been hanging around a little bit. But they all get on so well, and you know the jokes have been flowing, and we're here now. And what are we? Nearly an hour away from kickoff, so it's time to go.
Well, how much are you looking forward to this afternoon?
Yeah, very much so. I mean, all the players, all the staff, everyone is. It's why we joined this club for. It's why we play, and we want to finish off the season strong. We said that after we won the league with 7 games to go, and it's going to be a great occasion today.
Well, we've got a strong 11 out, and you know I have to thank our medical people, new and old, for just getting them out there really. And the main thing for us was getting them out there, and they are out there. I know they'll give their all, and I think the experience that we've got in the team, with a couple of those injured boys, they should be able to manage themselves fine.
We've planned and prepped for this game like we have every other game. I think they are a really good side. I think they do have attacking threats in their team. It'll be interesting to see what team they're able to put out today. But yeah, we need to, I think, maximise our potential individually and collectively. And if we can do that and perform to our levels, then we'll be in a good position to get something from the game.
It's great to be here. Let's not pretend that it's not awesome for all of us. We're all enjoying it. It's great to just be a part of the Welsh Cup final, and they put it in a great ground, and it's just really nice to be here. And I think it just actually hits home the journey we've been on, particularly at Pen-y-bont.
There's a lot of winners in that changing room, so I think that does give us an advantage, but I think it's whoever turns up and can produce the best on the day, and we're hoping that's us.
Anthony, diolch yn fawr.
Y ddau reolwr yn barod amdani. Un coen, ble mae'r haul, mae'n bwrw glaw fan hyn, yn Stadiwm Dinas Caerdydd. Maen nhw'n ffefrynnau clir y Seinti Newydd, ond maen nhw'n colli o bryd i'w gilydd. Pen-y-bont ddim di ennill yn erbyn nhw, nes di ennill yn erbyn nhw pan ti gyda Met yn y Seinti hefyd, felly. So, sut chi'n mynd i wneud heddi?
Ie, chi'n gwybod bydd tactegau yn bwysig iawn heddi. Bob tro ni wedi chwarae Seinti Newydd gyda Pen-y-bont, maen nhw wedi bod yn gemau cystadleuol iawn, gemau agos iawn. Felly ie, os gewn y tactegau yn iawn heddi, fi'n credu derbynau.
Ti'n sôn am y gemau agos, ond hon yn gynnal i nawr yn gynharach, 2 gol o'r un. Kane Owen yn ei chanol i, fai mor bwysig, os unrhyw un yn pingio'r bel yn y gyngor yma fel Kane?
Na, i gweud y gwir, sa'n credu bod chi'n gwybod, gath y gêm gwych y gêm on, gafodd y 2 assist yn y gêm, mae wedi cael 8 y tymor hyn, felly ie, os gallwch chi chwarae yr un peth o, bydd hi'n gret i ni, achos mae fe'n chwaraewr allweddol iawn i ni.
Falle bod nhw'n di ennill efo'r Seintiau Gwenhan, ond maen nhw'n dod yn agos, salgoedd.
Ydyn, maen nhw wedi rhoi gemau really galed, cystadleuol, actually wedi cymryd y lig cwbl o weithiau hefyd, so fydd angen iddyn nhw cymryd yr ysbryd yna o'r gemau maen nhw wedi chwarae, nhw 2 gol lan yn y gêm yma fi'n credu. Cymryd yr ysbrydoliaeth yna mewn i'r gêm heddiw. Fi'n gwybod fel wedyn ni y rediad yna, ond gallu nhw beth digwydd a fel wedyn ni'r achlysur y stadiwm. Mae hwnna'n mynd i helpu nhw fyd.
Sean yn sôn am newyddion tîm, er ffaith bod Declan McManus ddim wedi sgorio yng Nghwpan Cymru, a mae wedi cael 30 gol ym mhob cystadleuaeth. Mae fe'n eich tymor dechrau, Gwenhan. Ie,
mae'n syni tîm na gwe, bod e heb sgorio, bod nhw ond i chwarae tîmau sydd ddim yn yr uwch gyngor hyd hyn, ond mae fe'n chwaraewr allweddol iddyn nhw. Nes i gweld y dechrau tymor actually yn chwarae yn y gêm yn Ewrop, nath y setlo mewn i'r tîm yn syth. Symudiadau fe'n arbennig o dda, gwybod yn union ble i fod, sut i roi'r bel yn y rwyd, a sgorio pob fath o goliau, a hefyd, mae gyda fe fwy o gemau, mae'n dod o chwaraewyr arall mewn i chwarae, mae fe'n gallu creu goliau hefyd, mae fe'n talent arbennig o dda i'r tîm ac yn chwaraewr allweddol iddyn nhw.
Ie, pwy sydd wedi stopio fe o ran tîm Pen-y-bont, Mael?
Sean McDonald fi'n credu, mae fe yn y cefen yn dod â bach mwy o profiad i'r tîm, felly bydd hwnna'n neis i weld y ddau yn erbyn ei gilydd, a gobeithio gallith Sean McDonald dod ar y top.
Ti'n gyda profiad, a fe gath y gol o'r smoten i gyrraedd y rownd derfynol yma. Mae'n llenwi, mae'n braf gael pobl yn gyrraedd Stadiwm Dinas Caerdydd, tipyn o leoliad, tipyn o ymdrech dim mewn i gêm yma hefyd. Oedd na rownd derfynol mlaen cyn hon, dros y ffordd, fan hyn, yn ardal Lecwydd yng Nghaerdydd ar 2 glwb gyda'i tîm y dan 16 yn y rowndiau terfynol hefyd. Y Seintiau bron cipio hi reit ar y diwedd. Paris Grey ar gyda disgor ar ôl 90 munud, cicio'r smotyn. Y Seintiau yr unig rai i fethu felly y cyfle i Ieuan Owen i sgorio ac yn gwneud hynny. Pen-y-bont, felly llongyfarchiadau mawr i nhw. Mae tîm Academy nhw dan 16 wedi ennill Cwpan Cymru. Hwnna'n argoel un dda ran y tîm cynta yn hwyrach fan hyn. Gewn ni weld, mae'n fyw pan dewn ni nôl. Pwy fydd yn codi hon? Pnawn yma, dewch yn ôl ato ni.
Sgrwffig sprint yn noddi pêl-droed ar S4C. Sgrwffig sprint yn noddi pêl-droed ar S4C.
Croeso mawr yn ôl i Stadiwm Dinas Caerdydd, lleoliad rownderfynol Cwpan Cymru, JD 2022, a mae'r cefnogwyr yn codi achos maen nhw'n synhwyro bod y ddau dîm ar fin camu i'r cae. Ni'n barod amdani, mae'n fyw ar S4C, edrych ma'n yn fawr at hon, ma'n ysgrifennu yn Saesneg ar y botwm coch, we've got English language commentary available on the red button. Ond yn ni draw yn tîm sylwebu ni. Mae'r gêm di newid gymaint ar draws y blynyddoedd. Yn enwedig ers y rownd derfynol gyntaf na, nôl y 1878. Beth sydd ddim di newid yw'r ffeithiau syml. Dau dîm yn ceisio codi un cwpan. Ewn ni draw at y drindod fydd yn tywys chi drwy'r gêm. Owain Tudur Jones, Malcolm Allen a Nick Parry.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Cardiff City Stadium for the JD Welsh Cup final between TNS and Pen-y-bont. TNS are searching for a League and Cup double who will start as red-hot favourites for today's game. Pen-y-bont are on a poor run of form in the league, but Rhys Griffiths and his team will know they have a chance today to make history for their club and become the first ever Welsh Cup winners for Pen-y-bont. Both teams produced one of Scorio's games of the season just over a month ago in a 3-all thriller. Let's hope they reproduce that sort of entertainment again today and give us a cup final to remember. Alongside me this afternoon, somebody who scored in a cup final and won the cup. Good afternoon, Tommy Morgan.
Good afternoon, Mark. Good afternoon, everybody. Looking forward to a really good encounter this afternoon. Two top teams.
The anthem there sung by Niall Allen. No relation to Malcolm, our commentator in Welsh this afternoon, alongside Nick Parry and Owen Tudor-Jones. But what a great effort. There are the lineups, Tommy.
Yes, a few changes for both teams. Well, a change of 11 for Pen-y-bont after the recent defeat at Bala Town. And New Saints, probably the one surprise is Connor Roberts in goal. And we just look at the Pen-y-bont lineup this afternoon. Ashley Morris, who famously won the cup with Bala, and Ashley Evans in midfield. I think and McDonald in the middle of the back four are going to be key players for Rhys Griffiths' team.
Even though they've had a bad time of late, Tommy, that don't look a bad team on paper.
That's certainly a very competitive 11 there, Mark. And I think, Wood is going to play a big part there. As we see the New Saints lined up, I think they will definitely miss Hudson in the back. But Leo Smith has the nod over Ben Clark in midfield. It's a bit of a surprise. And obviously, Jordan Williams, he's a real handful on the right side with Brobble on the left side. Plenty of firepower, for the New Saints. So they're going to have to be at their best this afternoon.
Yeah, and somebody who we will be looking at in a minute. Sam Snaith called Keston Davis trouble. This man has been the top goal scorer in the league, Declan McManus.
Yeah, certainly my player of the season. 24 goals in the league, 30 goals in 36 appearances. And what a terrific acquisition he has been. And Sam Snaith there, he's only 21. I think this lad's got loads of potential. And couldn't have a better tutor than Rhys Griffiths as his manager.
Referee Robert Jenkins. Big game for Robert Jenkins. Congratulations on getting the final. He's one of the JD Cymru Premier League's better referees. Not to say there are any bad ones, Tommy.
Well, you just said it yourself, Mark, that Jenkins is right up there.
Connor Roberts, by the way, has played in every cup match this season
without conceding a goal, Mark. So he'd be looking for another clean sheet, and they've got a good chance to win the cup.
What a fine record that would be for Connor. Anthony Limbrick, dressed suitably for the cup final. A double in his first season would be magnificent. There's Paul Harrison, who's won this cup 6 times, 10 league titles. Ashley Morris, like you said, Bala and Llanelli, Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the latest one, is memorable game for him, you know, at Bangor City's ground. He had a terrific game that day. I know the winner came from Kieran Smith that afternoon, but he played his part that afternoon as well.
Yeah, and he'll have a chance to be a 3-times winner. Rhys Griffiths, season started very well for Griffiths. He's got a good squad here. He's had a few injuries which have cost him, but hey, you're in the Welsh Cup final. Where else do you want to be?
Well, you don't want to be in the stand today watching, or on television watching, being out there.
Both teams take the knee, or one team takes the knee. TNS to kick off. McManus. The 2022 JD Welsh Cup final kicks off at the Cardiff City Stadium. First time ever played at the Cardiff City Stadium. It was played at Ninian Park 30 times, the old Cardiff City ground, but history in the making here today. Who's going to be the winners of the first ever cup final at the Cardiff City Stadium? They look early to be playing 4-3-3 TNS, as early as if I could see that time. There's a key man who hit the ground early there, Kyle Whitmore in midfield. What a move from him, from Ammanford at Christmas. He's now playing in the Welsh Cup final.
Yes, and you see Kane Owen there. Got a wonderful left foot, and McManus, top scorer this season in the league, will be looking to open his account in the Welsh Cup this afternoon.
Look for Georgievski, who, as we know, Tom, from previous seasons, is an excellent header of a ball for a small man. Whitmore leaves one in early there. Interesting one for the referee. That's 10th, first minute yellow. We'll have a look at this. Yeah, he was keen. He went in early. That could be key, because he's a very, very competitive midfielder. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but to be fair, that wasn't really dangerous, Mark. He just, I mean, the players coming through to kick the ball. Just over-eager, I think, there, more than anything. Whitmore
maybe could have had a warning, like we said, but modern day, Tommy, he's most probably going over looking for the red.
And also the reaction of the player says a lot.
Yeah, it's the way the game's gone, mate. It's the way the game's gone. The 50-50's gone out of the game. Routledge, that will hurt Pen-y-bont. Whitmore is a very aggressive midfielder who's been brilliant since his move. For any new viewers, of course, TNS and green and white hoops of Celtic, and Pen-y-bont in the light blue of Manchester City, shall we say.
Certainly knows going to win that game then. Celtic versus Manchester City.
Some fair game, but maybe the crowd difference is a bit smaller. Davis, Keston Davis, who came in late, was a replacement for Blaine Hudson. Pen-y-bont, when Keston Davis and Astles, his fellow centre-half, played the last time, Pen-y-bont scored 3. They are playing with the top 3 of Wood, Snaith and Amoon. Davis, as per usual, TNS will get the ball down, they'll try and pass their way through. Danny Davis versus Kane Owen, that'll be a key battle. Jeffries getting pressed by Leo Smith. Jeffries puts it out of play.
He'll be key this afternoon for Pen-y-bont. Jeffries, very important player.
Yeah, I think you'd be glad to have Sean McDonald alongside him as well, Tom, in that 3, and Billy Borge. Great to see Billy Borge playing in the final. You know, he's a Pen-y-bont lad since he started football. It's nice to see that. Somebody 26 years of age playing for his club in the final. Yeah. There's Danny Davis. Class act. One of the better players in this league, no doubt at all.
It's very interesting that he's been really transformed into a right back this season, whereas at Connors Key he was more of an attacking flank player.
Yeah, wing back definitely last season. Jordan Williams is a great tackle from Ashley Evans. He'll have a key point in the hub of the midfield in there. Wood. Good start from Nathan Wood. Gets it wide to Georgievski. Georgievski's only played 3 league games this season. Wood. Full of talent. Nathan Wood. Borge fires it long. Chris Marriott, the left back, has got an orange boots on. If he was playing down Jenner Park at the moment, I could still see him from here. They are a bright boot, Tom.
I hope he doesn't make any mistakes this afternoon.
Davis looking for the run of Williams. That's what I think they would have targeted. In between the gap of Kane Owen and Dan Jeffries. There's no doubt for me that he'll play right side. We did talk about that earlier on.
Yeah, but Jeffries has got, a lot of experience there. And running away from goal. Shepherded him out really well there.
Ashley Evans spins round on the edge of the box, looks for somebody. He just misplaced his pass completely then. Williams. Great ball in. Chance. Flick header from Jeffries goes back to the goalkeeper. It was a wayward pass from Ashley Evans. You just don't see who he's seen in the corner there.
Yeah, it's a whip cross by Williams here. And just fortunate for Jeffries, if he had got a better connection there, that would have been in the back of the net.
Morris will be clean. They've started okay, TNS, as you would expect by a team who were 20-odd points clear in the title race. The race which finished about 2 months ago, to be honest.
Well, they won the league rather, with 7 games in hand. So that shows you how powerful they've been this season. Really won it at a canter.
Connor Roberts at the back will try and play out, no doubt about that.
Well, it's pretty similar surface here this afternoon as the 3G we're all used to in the Welsh Premier League. So what's really nice about this surface is there's a bit of zip with a bit of dampness in the air.
Yeah, it's fantastic surface, Tom, we must admit. No wonder Wales play their international fixtures on you. Groundsman done a fantastic job. Astles. They played here at the beginning of the season, TNS, by the way, in Europe, and won 4-2. In a game they were 4-0 up on, with 5 minutes to go.
McManus gets a hat-trick.
Marriott looking for the run of McManus. He's in there. Morris comes and collects McDonald. That was very close for McManus. It's a great ball in behind. It looks like that's the way TNS are going to try and get thread along the sides of the centre-backs.
A little bit hesitant there. Lovely ball by Chris Marriott over the top. I'm not too sure what Ashley Morris is doing there. Really should have caught that ball.
Davis. Leo Smith. Great ball from Smith to Redmond. Redmond, will he take the shot on Redmond? He had a chance. The overlap from Marriott. Marriott stands at the Brobble. Brobble loves a shot from there. Brobble just over the bar. It's a good start from TNS. Shot off target from Brobble. A free shot, by the way. He'll be disappointed with that. A player of his ability.
Yeah, certainly. New Saints starting to impose himself on this game. Ryan Brobble there tries to curl that into Morris's top corner.
I think he scored a couple like that in the last few weeks, Tom. He almost takes it nonchalantly and just...
But the poor thing there, Mark, is no closing down from Pen-y-bont at all. Really needed to... As soon as Brian Brobble, we know how dangerous he is. He's got the armoury.
Yeah, well, especially on the left-hand side where he can cut in and get them type of shots off. He's been amongst the goals again, 12 goals, Brobble. Morris. Great feeling about this cup final. Superb crowd of almost 1,800 out there. Kane Owen. Owen will look for the cross-field ball to Snaith. Whitmore, a young lad, Tom. Whitmore, 20, and going back to him at the moment because I just want your opinion on it. When you're 20 and you really are an all-action midfielder, a first-minute booking, what does that do to your footballing brain?
Well, certainly you've got to be really careful then when you're into any 50-50 challenges. So he's really got to be disciplined, from now till the final whistle.
Whitmore, Redmond intervenes. McManus is through. McManus goes up McDonald. Will he get the shot off McManus? Elects not to. Comes back to him. What a block tackle that is in the end by Kane Owen. A little bit of off the ball with Kane Owen and McManus. Two big players in this league. Owen wasn't having none of it. It was his mistake, but he made up for it wonderfully with a last-ditch tackle.
Yeah, McManus, such a threat. Owen's poor touch there. Great block. Bit of afters, but the referee spot on positioning from him there.
And well done the referee as well, by the way. Get on with it, lads. No hold-up, no talks, no cards. And this game just starting to get a bit lively. Exactly what we want. There's McManus.
You won't pull out of anything McManus just seen the opportunity again. Just tries to thread that ball through to Jordan Williams. Intercepted by Kane Owen. Poor touch. Good block though. What a recovery.
It's a brilliant tackle by Kane Owen. May have gone the other way without McManus. Have a look at the replay. I just think they are 6-7 to 1 underdogs on the day, Pen-y-bont, which is a massive price. But I think they believe in themselves, you know. It would be a massive turnaround were they to get a win this afternoon. We know that, Tom, with their current form. 1 win in 12, I think. But the Cup is all about glory stories.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you won the Cup in '96, Tom, I think you were big underdogs on the day against Barrytown.
I think underdogs that afternoon.
Headed on from Smith. Danny Davis gets into an area, whips it across. What a ball, and what a great block by Sean MacDonald. All his Welsh international experience there in a great situation. But Davis, if he gets into them areas, Tom, he will deliver.
Yeah. Danger signs here already for Pen-y-bont when you're getting in behind their back three, back five, whatever you want to call it. But MacDonald, you know, experienced player there, smelt the danger.
Interesting one as well now for Ashley Morris. Does he come and collect the first in-swinger? Try and stamp his authority?
Well, they're going to put him under pressure, Mark, because they know that he's not that.
They're all in the 6-yard box.
Good in the air.
There's plenty going on in there. Marriott, it's not the greatest of corners. Stays in play, by the way. Keston Davis. Snaith, great block, Snaith. Marriott, superb from Nathan Wood. Think of all the Pen-y-bont players, he started well. Just looked a little bit heavy there down in the corner of the pitch then. Must have had water did a lot, I think.
Yeah, possibly. But Marriott there. Skipper couldn't quite deliver a cross with his right foot. Unaccustomed right foot, say that.
There's Griffiths. Tom, it's a cup final. You're playing against a red-hot favourite. You're saying to your team at the beginning, first 20 minutes, so important.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the first goal, you know, might well be key, but we've seen him come from behind before, so I think all either told his players before the game, let's enjoy this afternoon.
Great ball, Georgievski. Snaith will eat them up. Amoun, can he get a shot off? Amoun goes to ground. Free kick given the other way. The referee, to be fair to him, is right on the mark so far. He's keeping up with everything. Good start from him. No arguing from either player.
Yeah, I think Routledge has got a vital role here for the Saints. He's the one that covers the back, centre backs.
I knew they'd target this. Williams on the outside. Williams, good block from Jeffries. It's 2 or 3 times they've done it already. With the back three of Pen-y-bont, Jordan Williams, one of the quickest players in the league, will be putting down that right-hand side.
His strength there to brush off Snaith. I don't think that was a foul, to be honest.
Marriott, I'm sure he'll try and pin the goalkeeper this time, more than going right to the far post. Danny Davis has been amongst the goals, by the way, from corners. Got the winner against Colwyn Bay in the semi-final.
With a handball.
With a handball. MacDonald and Keston Davis exchanging views. Marriott. It's a better ball, Marriott. Great ball in, that is. When you're taking corners like that, you're disappointed no one's on that. That's goal line, Tom. Where's the poacher there? Where's the number 9 there?
Yeah, it's a quality delivery though. Marriott, he can put it on the sixpence, he can.
In again, it goes again, far post this time. Everybody back for Pen-y-bont. Routledge. Smith drives forward. Just think it'd be a bad area to lose at in then. And he did lose in the bad area. Owen. Whitmore chases on, but they clear their lines. Pen-y-bont again as the minutes go by. First, almost a quarter of an hour up.
Yeah, they won't be too disappointed. It's still 0-0.
Well, looking between the two teams, like you said, league champions played 32, won 25, drawn 5, lost 2, points 80, goal average of 60 plus. TNS. When you take a look at Pen-y-bont, then played 32, won 10, they've lost 12. It's a big difference. Great ball in.
Funny, actually, the surface didn't really suit Leo Smith there. It's a brilliant, excellent ball.
Who's tracking him?
Davis.
Who's tracking him?
No,
though?
nobody's tracking him, but it's a great run. Just the surface, slippery.
Davis. Owen. Into Wood.
Just need to keep a hold of the ball for a little bit. Yeah, they've shown already this season that they're more than capable of matching the new Saints with the passing style of football. It's just, I think, in this game early on, it's just a little bit of nerves for Pen-y-bont.
Carwyn James there. Carwyn Jones. In front of him is an ex-manager, Mickey Evans, old Kaya manager. Great to see Mickey and a few of the other managers here today. This will be key now. They got big bodies in there. You've got Jeffries, Snaith, Borge, Amoon. They will fancy this, especially with Blaine Hudson out, Tom. Owen, great ball in. Jeffries with the first header. Goalkeeper stays on his line. Oh, it's a little bit unlucky again, I think, but he's in the rule now. Handball anywhere.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. A quick chat with Miles Davis before the game, and he was saying that there's a real buzz about their set plays. They've been working exceptionally hard on different set plays prior to this game. So that was a great delivery by Kane Owen.
Davis. Smith is picking up plenty of room in there. He has to be looked after. He hasn't been playing regularly all season, Smith. But I remember him playing down at the start of the season for TNS in Europe, and he enjoyed himself on this pitch. Davis gives it away to Whitmore. Evans. Just starting to settle a little bit. Evans gives it back. Brobble will come off his wing as per now and just make people follow him. Smith. When it's played at a slower pace, Tom, it becomes the favourite against the underdog because Pen-y-bont will just drop in.
Yeah, they're dropping off, but to be fair, they're keeping the shape pretty well so far in this game.
Williams. Davis on. Davis, will he do it first time? For me, he should have. Davis. Brobble gets his shot off. Again, over the bar. But openings. Little cracks starting to appear. It's his second shot in the last 6 or 7 minutes, Brobble. And again, it's not a bad chance.
Yeah, definitely knocking the door here. What you're looking for from a flank player, Mark, is a bit of difference in your play. Take him on sometimes, stop. Play the guy that's supporting you, etc. So, you know, he's full of tricks, is Danny Davis.
Morris. Astles wins the header. Brobble. Get the throw in. Off of Billy Borge. They beat a very strong Bala team in the semi-finals at Pen-y-bont. That was a shock result to a lot of people. Bala, who then went on to qualify for Europe. Well done to Colin Caton and company. And of course, TNS will most probably have a good following in Mid-Wales this afternoon, as Chris Hughes and his team will go into Europe if Pen-y-bont win the cup. Williams trying to get around Jeffries. Jeffries.
I think you got that wrong way around, Mark. If TNS win the cup, Newtown go through, not if Pen-y-bont win.
Oh, I thought I said TNS. Borge. KG at the moment. Who can light this game up? Bring us a spectacle of goals and entertainment.
And Moon's got to do better there. You know, he's got to hold the ball up. His touch is poor. I mean, I'll ask you this then. They haven't been playing regular, these players, together. They haven't had a game for two weeks, some of them. So, you know, sending a youth team up to Bala, okay, yes, you can see it from injuries side of it for Rhys Griffiths, but look, at the moment, just looking comfortable at the moment, aren't they, the new Saints? We haven't seen Pen-y-bont in their half yet, just from one free kick.
Noel Mooney and Steve Williams there, the president and basically the boss of the Welsh FA at the moment.
I wonder what they're thinking there.
Rain again in Cardiff. Just starting to spit down on us. Beautiful weekend so far. Williams, can he get at Jeffries again? That's what he's intending. Outside, inside, he gets across, gets it right across. McManus was stuck in the middle then. You'd be disappointed McManus he didn't react to that, but they're starting to assert some decent pressure now. Evans, good strength. Davis, will he get his shot off? Davis over the bar again.
Well, they've got themselves into some really good shooting positions so far, about 3 times now. Brobble's been involved, Davis involved here, but they haven't hit the target yet. They haven't pulled a save from Ashley yet, so I'm sure the manager will be a little bit concerned there. Bit of upper body strength from Davis there, cuts inside on his left foot. Yes, intention was correct, but you've got to be looking to hit the target.
It's one of those afternoons you could say, if you're looking at them, if a shock result did come off this afternoon, you'd be looking back over the video, and over the first 20 minutes you'd have thought you'd have made Ashley Morris make a save at least so far.
Yeah, put him under pressure from set pieces they have, but from open play they haven't pulled a save from him yet. He'd be well pleased with Rhys Griffiths that the scoreline's 0-0 after 20 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Against the league champions.
Again, back where you're saying, when the ball goes up there, 2 big men up there, 2, you know, relatively newcomers to the league in Ben Amoun and Sam Snaith. They just have to deal with it. They have to hold the ball up, otherwise it'll keep coming back too quick.
Yeah, and in the end, you're going to give chances away, aren't you? Because territorially, they're well on top, the champions.
But in the cup, it's all about the winner on the day, and at present it's 0-0 after 22 minutes. Marriott, I think Limbrick just want his team to shift the ball a bit quicker. You just look at the ball, you know, it must never stop. That ball should never stop, Tom. If you're going to play at pace, play at pace.
I think if people look at it now, you've got Amoun and Snaith, the 2 centre forwards. They drop into their own half as soon as TNS have possession of the ball. I think you said, Mark, they're not moving it quick enough, not going through midfield. They need really pace on the ball, and the surface is made for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But really, it starts at the back where they're just a little bit ponderous in possession at the moment.
That 5-3-2 is right in front of us there. As they say, the setup's easy for the viewers to pick up then. Davis. Pen-y-bont and Griffiths won't mind him throwing that ball back because, like we just said, Amoun and Snaith will lead the front 2. Georgievski and Kane Owen can get in as wing backs, and then you've got the 3 defenders at the back. McDonald is the 3 man there, and Borge here.
Redmond, terrific player. We haven't seen much of him so far, Mark.
Hasn't been on the ball. Danny Redmond is key. Remember the last game, the 3-3 up at Park Hall. He just got into the game in the last 20 minutes when Lewis Clutton got injured. Lewis Harlan obviously not playing this afternoon, suspended. It could be a big miss for Pen-y-bont. It will be a big miss, and also Miles Davis obviously got injured in the Wales C game, unfortunately. Davis spreads play. Marriott. Morris keeps it in play.
Yeah, I think Clutton as well. They'll miss him as well, Mark. He's
superb.
He's been excellent this season.
Evans. Kane Owen says to Amoon, get on that for us, and Davis.
It's one thing at the moment Pen-y-bont are doing. As soon as they get possession of the ball, they're looking for that long ball.
What a ball that is. McManus tries to put it over Morris's head. It was a great ball from Leo Smith.
Yeah, right into the channel, inside right channel there. But every time Kane Owen, he knocks it up to the front men. It's too easy for the centre.
It's got to stick.
Yeah, but it's a poor ball market. Somebody's got to come short and play through midfield. That's what they did well at Park Hall, because they played through midfield. They played through them several times in that game. But at the moment, they're not.
Could be a lack of confidence, like you said. In their last 7 matches, Pen-y-bont, they've scored 1 goal. So that is a lack of confidence. They've had, like you said, injuries, suspensions. So just a little one left in there by Georgievski. Davis. To his counterpart, Danny Davis. Routledge drops in. For me, still not quick enough from the back for TNS. They're just letting Pen-y-bont settle in. Get more bodies behind the ball.
Well, to be fair, Mark, I mean, doesn't matter how quick you play the ball, when you drop back into the shape Pen-y-bont are, you've got to be a little bit of a magician.
McDonald, who's done well. Smith, can he get a shot off? Smith. Williams, Jordan Williams gets the shot off, goes behind for a corner.
It's a great block by Ashley Evans, to be fair, on Williams' effort there. Ball drops to him, edge of the box. Dangerous position. Just header, poor one by McDonald there. Williams.
3 or 4 last-ditch blocks they've made, which is good defending from Pen-y-bont. Brobble will ask a question. Brobble whips it in. Side netting from McManus. I think it was Danny Davis, I think. Snuck to the near post, almost called a goal there from where we're sat.
Yeah, I think it was McManus. We've got a glance on that. Just see the angle here. Just whipped in. Yes.
Danny Davis, I think he's got his hands on his head. He runs across McManus. There he is. Danny Davis, the fullback. That's why he's got his hands on his head. And McManus. So that one's still 50-50 between us, I think.
Anyway, it's a miss, Mark.
And it's 26 minutes on the clock. And I haven't really made Ashley Morris make a save. These breaks now are becoming almost standard breaks in football. Goalkeeper, who was it last week? We were doing Cardiff West and Haverfordwest and Cardiff Met, and Alex Lang went down a couple of times. If you watch Connor's Key, goalkeeper goes down a couple of times. Just preempted minute break, shall we say, and then we can have a coaching minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, 27 minutes, Tommy, gone in the Welsh Cup final. Often ask you this question: the happier manager at this time, you would say?
Would be the gentleman in, well, not him. Rhys Griffiths would be overjoyed that he's still in this game at 0-0. He set his team up this afternoon, I think, not to lose, especially possibly in the first half. Let's keep it really tight and then see what happens. They haven't really looked dangerous today on the counter. The ball hasn't been held up front by the 2 strikers, Amoon and Snaith. The flank players haven't really got into it. Kane Owen, I don't think, has crossed the halfway line. Jozveski a couple of times, they've tried to play him. He's a little bit small, but he's really good in the air. Got a great jump on him. See Miles Davis and Harley in there.
Yeah, they both sadly missed. Lee Jarman and Martin Giles, the 2 coaches as well, stood alongside Griffiths. You know, it's a big game. The timeout is over. The new football in timeout.
And his ankles make a miraculous recovery.
And he'll last this 60 yards. Not quite. Williams try and run Owen down into the corner. Owen does the safest thing, just clears his lines. Picked up on that one, Tom, when he said about the wing backs, Kane Owen and Georgievski. I didn't expect them to bomb forward, did you?
No, but as I'm saying, tactically he said, right, let's keep it tight.
Yeah.
So he's not going to risk it at the moment.
They'll play with a back 5. Davis, Keston Davis rattles one into the middle. It's more like it from Snaith. Danny Redmond. That's where TNS had to press on the gas then, when the bodies and the shape was all over the place. It was Georgievski. Gets it wide to Nathan Wood. Great tackle from Redmond on Wood.
Yeah, Redmond there doing some real good donkey work that people don't really watch.
Astles
off the ball.
Challenged by Snaith. TNS have never lost to Pen-y-bont. 68% possession. You would expect that before the kick-off. Routledge gets it inside. Williams. Nobody taking on a long shot like that as yet. Oh, back of the net! Jordan Williams, 30 yards out, takes a shot, fires it past Ashley Morris, gives TNS a 1-0 lead. Talk about taking gambles in finals, Tom. Take a shot on from that far out.
Yeah, absolutely terrific goal from Jordan Williams there. The space opened up for him. No cover in front of the back three for Pen-y-bont. Routledge releases him there, doesn't get closed down, and he just whips it. And you may ask a question there about the goalkeeping, but he's driven with real precision and power from Williams right into the corner.
Yeah, I back your argument. It looks like it's going more central, but it seems to drift right into the corner. So, shall we give a bit of credit to the bloke who's taken the gamble from 26 or 27 yards away?
You don't shoot, you don't score, Mark.
That's a great opening goal. If you're Jordan Williams' mother and father watching that, Tom, yes, you're very proud of that goal. What a goal. Pen-y-bont 0, TNS 1.
Just half an hour gone.
See, that's the thing, Tom. You can set up, like you said, you can set up systems. You can set up back fives, back threes and back fours. And it's great to talk about, and that's what the game's all about. But when a piece of individual skill comes like that, that changes games.
Yeah, but I think Ashley Evans was out of position there. Nobody picked the run up.
Was it from his poor goal kick as well?
Yeah, that didn't help either.
Morris. Chance. 2-0.
Williams again.
It's palmed out, and it's Jordan Williams gets a brace. And after 31 minutes, TNS have their hands firmly on this camp. Limbrick will be a much happier man now. It's a disappointing goal to give away.
They certainly lost their concentration a little bit. Pen-y-bont in the last few minutes. Afforded far too much room down this right-hand side. Nobody picked the run up at all. Just a point in there. It's really bad. Ashley just gets a hand to it, but what a comfortable, cool finish from Williams.
Yeah, yet again, it's not the greatest of punches away, but
yeah, it's a great cross, Mark. Just takes it in half volley. And Ashley Morris scrambling across his goal. Brobble, brilliant curl on that cross, brilliant. And that's a cool finish from Jordan Williams.
Yeah, McManus in an offside position, but maybe not interfering. Yeah, not interfering at all. He stood on the line. It's 2-0. Jordan Williams gets a brace. TNS looking very comfortable now. How a cup final changes in the space of 2 minutes. McDonald. Brobble and Jordan Williams. You see, Brobble pops up everywhere, Tom. I think we spoke about that 20 minutes ago. Even though he starts as a left winger, he always goes all over the front three. He appears everywhere.
Well, he's definitely a quality player, as is Jordan Williams.
Crucial part of the game now. They got to get to half-time at least, Pen-y-bont. Just the 2 goals behind. They've got experience. They've got Sean McDonald in there. They've got the likes of Ash Evans and the goalkeeper, Ash Morris. They need to get together now. Just show a little bit of steel now. Big test for Rhys Griffiths and his team.
Plenty of time for him to ponder over things there now.
Yeah, well, what do you think? If he trained 5 times this week, I think, and he really set up well for this game, and 2 bits of, you know, 1 bit of magic and 1 maybe soft goal has cost him a 2-0 lead, but that's football.
Yeah, I think
Jeffries with a header, headed away by Danny Davis. If Pen-y-bont were to get a goal, what a final we'd have on our hands. Leo Smith again. He's finding room all the time, Leo Smith. Jordan Williams. I mean, you played in the final, Tom, as a striker. How would you be feeling for Jordan Williams at the moment? 34 minutes to go on the National Stadium with a brace on your hands.
Oh, I'll be definitely looking forward to a hat-trick and having that match ball.
Brobble bends it in. Morris collects. Just got to dig deep now, Pen-y-bont.
Yeah, I think Rhys Griffiths will be definitely wanted in half-time whistle as soon as possible. But it's not going to happen. It's going to be another 11 minutes for him.
Morris.
It's funny, isn't it, Mark? Since that tactical break, they've gone downhill.
Yeah. A lot of teams, like we said, do that now. We've even, you know, I think we even planned a little bit of that in our game. In the end, we didn't have to do it, but I think it's just become a crazy part of football, Tom. Yes. Routledge, Davis, Keston Davis. Marriott, the double, looks very much on for the Oswestry Giants. Routledge, Smith, McManus. What they're doing this afternoon, Tom, so far, TNS, they're almost playing in a strange way, a bit like Manchester City. They're all swapping positions. Brobble's been both sides of the pitch. Leo Smith is appearing everywhere. McManus is coming off the front line. So hard to mark, so difficult to mark.
I think you've got to give a lot of credit to Anthony Rimbrick, how he set their side up this season. I mean, only losing 2 games in the league, you know, it's a really good record, and looking well in control of this cup final at the moment.
Whitmore. Georgievski gets it down the line. Snape. A small like it from Snape. Just got to try and pin him in for 10 minutes now before half-time. Griffiths, I know, you know, in his head at the moment, let's get off at 2-0. A lot of people would think, why be so negative? You've been there.
You just want to get in that dressing room.
Let's get off at 2-0 and start again. Evans.
That's better.
There were 4 or 5 players doubtful right up until kick-off for Pen-y-bont, with the tough time they've had with injuries and suspensions.
So you said they trained 5 times this week?
Yeah, I think so. You know, they've been in 4 or 5 times. They always prepare well for games, we know that. Routledge.
It's really difficult for Whitmore, Ashley Evans in that midfield.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, especially with, like you said, the movement of the TNS players have been terrific.
And they're lacking people who play in there with them every week, like Harlan. Harlan covers the ground well. You've got young Nathan Wood in there now, who usually plays on the left side and can gallop up and down the wing and patrol his skills, but he's having to work his socks off just to keep his team in the game.
And you're not too sure who you picking up, are you? So good is the movement.
Because of their movement.
Yeah. So do you go man for man and get dragged all over the place, or do you hold your shape?
I think I think he might come out and go 4-5-1 and try and get Nathan Wood back in his normal position and Georgievski back in their normal positions for the second half, and just have a go and trust his back 4 then. And then maybe they'll pick up one each. Jeffries. Snaith now should be yelling to Jeffries for that big diag. Owen can do it, but Jeffries had the chance to do it earlier.
There's no move with the 2 strikes at all, Mark. Nothing.
Owen.
Oh, that's a poor ball.
Misplaces his pass.
That's a dreadful ball, Mark.
And there's Jordan Williams gliding across the turf at the moment. Referee right on the spot again. Tell you what, Tom, it's not a bad game at all, the referee.
He's right on the spot.
Georgievski. Inside to Wood. Yeah, you just need Wood on the ball more. Keston Davis has come in as a deputy and simply hasn't put a foot wrong. He hasn't been put under any pressure. Might have been a little bit left in there by Snaith then. maybe a accidental foot on the back or something. Is the man in picture, Snaith.
Yeah, I think Keston Davies is going to be okay.
There's not a lot in that.
There's nothing in that, Mark.
Wow.
Don't blame me.
Routledge to Davis. Astles. It's a challenging time for Pen-y-bont, but it's a great achievement for them to reach the Welsh Cup final. You know, let's go back 4 or 5 years. Welsh League team, and now a regular top 6 team. They will compete, even if they do this, if they lose this, for the Scottish Challenge Cup, along with 3 other clubs. Just need someone to get on the ball.
Yeah, they just come back into the game the last 5 minutes now, Mark.
There's Whitmore. They get the foul.
That's with the 3rd or 4th foul that McManus has given. He's be lucky not to get a yellow card, and he's going to get one.
I reckon the referee's got you on in his earphone there, Tom. He said, that's enough, Declan, you're having it.
It's always a good sign when your centre forward comes back and tackles in midfield. Shows that, you know, the attitude of the players is spot on for this cup final this afternoon.
Yeah, well, we're 40 minutes on the clock now. Here's a free kick from Kane Owen. Just need to load up and get the first header, and then seconds is so key. First header important, but seconds is usually where you get your reward. In it goes from Owen. It's almost an up and under, right in, and it goes. Roberts comes to collect. Could have dropped to anybody. Routledge it was. Owen will get the chance to do the same again. Slides it into Wood. Georgievski. Same type of ball. The big man still up there. That's them seconds we're on about. It was Nathan Wood got there this time.
Yeah, better from Pen-y-bont.
Put it back in. Put it back in. Wood. Routledge. That's superb play from John Routledge. One of the holding midfielders in the Cymru Premier League. Davis, a 3rd goal now would be a major blow to Pen-y-bont before half-time. He's a very intelligent player, Smith. He picks up space unbelievably.
Yeah, just going back to Routledge though, he hasn't got the legs he had before, Mark, but he still reads the game so well.
Yeah, he's found his place now, Tom, in that holding role. Conor Roberts, will it go all the way back? It's well played from Roberts. Gets a round of applause off the TNS fans. They're starting to play with a bit of authority. Redmond stands up into the middle. Morris comes and collects. It'll be a more open game, Thomas, definitely. The two goals all well played. Whitmore, superb play from Whitmore, and again, very hard luck from Whitmore. I think he's seen it, and maybe Snaith just didn't.
Yeah, Snaith was on his heels there.
He did everything right then, Whitmore. He beat a group of players, opened them up. The pass was in, just wasn't read. But it's been a little bit more encouraging, as you said, for Pen-y-bont the last 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah, they have. They've started playing the ball through midfield, Mark. That's been the key to it. Now, Kane Owen there whipped the ball into Whitmore in midfield, turns, beats the midfield player, Routledge. Suddenly, he's up against the back. Well, back 2. Really should have done better there.
Routledge, Smith again in space. Smith gets it in. First touch from McManus. Wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, McManus again, he hasn't played regularly either recently, Mark. He's been in the side, and he just shows this afternoon, I think. His touch and his movement, he's so good at coming off, but he hasn't come off at all today.
Yeah, well, he started the season unbelievably, and I think it was when either me or you, I might take the blame, called him Harry Kane at Flint. He hasn't been as good since. Georgievski, Whitmore, trying to play his team into this game. Always giving it away there. It's an important moment for McDonald and Evans. much more like it from Pen-y-bont. Now, the two big men are in there. Chance to go in there, Wood. It's an almost ball from Wood. It could have come in 30 seconds before from the centre-back. If they were going to get it in, they should have got it in earlier. Connor Roberts.
He's had nothing to do. Do you think he would have come for that if he'd been having a bit more work to do? That was poor goalkeeping, actually.
Well, it's a spill, and he's lucky to get away with it. But he's got a clean sheet. You're walking 45 minutes away from being a cup winner. The score, Pen-y-bont 0, TNS 2.
Be interesting to see if Roberts will be the #1 keeper at the New Saints next season, Mark.
Very interesting. Owen. Evans. That last loose ball again. Williams, surely not a hat-trick in the first period. Will he take this shot on? Don't blame him for taking it on. He gets it wrong. McManus is not very happy, but who can blame him?
Well, it's a team game, but
Wood. I just think he's picked the two of them out there, unfortunately.
see, that's a difficult pass for Wood there. The simple ball was either to either the strikers, Snape or Benamoon. Instead, he tries a difficult ball, lose possession. They've had a few chances to pick him off just before half-time, Mark. Just the final ball hasn't been quite good enough.
So summing up, Tom, I mean, there's a minute to go in the first half of this Welsh Cup final. Tactically set up okay, but a bit of magic from Jordan Williams unlocked the door, really.
Yeah, I think if I'm really being harsh.
Davis, sorry to put in, Davis across. Oh, tips it onto the bar, Ashley Morris. It was firing into the top corner. It was only supposed to be a cross, I think. But that ends up as a great save.
Yeah, going back, you've got to say probably Morris 5 years ago to save that to his left-hand side, the first goal. And territorially, they just gave that territory for free, really, to the champions, which is understandable, but you're going to get punished, and they did get punished by Williams twice.
Trojewski. There's a few loose balls coming in. You've got to look after it when you're pressing a champion team who've won the league by 20+ points. The referee blows the final whistle at the first 45. It's Danny Davis, which might have just made it 3-0. Was it a shot from Davis? A brilliant save in the end, by the way. That is it.
Yeah, certainly a decent effort from Davis.
Jordan Williams leaves the field with a brace. The score, TNS 2, Pen-y-bont 0. Don't go away. We look forward to seeing you in the second period.
Ti di dod ar bibs?
Screwfix Sprint, yn noddi pêl-droed ar S4C. Screwfix Sprint yn noddi pêl-droed ar S4C.
Y Seintiau Newydd yn cwrdd â Pen-y-bont yn rownd arfynol Cwpan Cymru JD. Oedd hi'n danllyd o'r dechrau, ond un tîm oedd yn rheoli meddiant ac un tîm sy'n rheoli o ran y sgôr ar yr egwyl. 2 gol, 2 funud, mor syml hynny. Jonah Williams yn disgleirio i'r Seintiau Newydd. A Pen-y-bont gyda her a hanner o'i blaen nhw yn yr ail hanner fan hyn yn Stadiwm Dinas Caerdydd. Y sgôr ar yr egwyl, y deilied sy'n mynd am y dwbl. Y Seintiau Newydd ar y blaen wedi cael dwbl o ran y goliau yna. Gwenyn Harris a... Mae'n mynd i Sion y Dafydd. Sa'n gwybod pa, mae'n wedi drystu Mael Davies i gyda ni. Mael, beth ath o'i le yn yr hanner cyntaf yna?
Fi'n credu bod y boes wedi colli pennau ar ôl y gol cyntaf, i gwir y gwir. Fi'n credu dros y Pen-y-bont wedi cael cicrydd yn adeiladu lan i'r gol cyntaf yna. Ond fi'n credu just colli bach o pen a 2 gol yn 2 funud wedi lladd Pen-y-bont bach.
Y sefyllfa gweitha posib o ran Pen-y-bont, Gwennan. Ildio 1 ond ildio 2. Gen i weld y gyntaf nawr yn syth, ond oedd hi'n dod i fod yn deg da'r Seintiau.
Oedd hi'n sicr yn dod. I fi yn person, ond i'n teimlo fel bod Pen-y-bont yn dangos gormod o parch ar y degau. Pan ti'n mynd lawr i cae, mae angen ti cae gyda cyflymder. O'n i wedi gweld gymaint o weithiau ergydion o tu allan y Cwrt Cosby, ble oedd neb yn dod allan yn cae lawr. Oedd OTJ wedi gweud yn y sylwebaeth, mae'n hollol gywir, oedd ble mae'r canol cae fod fyna. Evans, oedd fod yn gwarchod, oedd wedi redeg allan o'i siap, a wedi gadael wedyn sefyllfa ble mae Williams gyda gymaint o le i redeg mewn i, ond wedyn mae'n rhaid un o'r amddiffynwyr yna camu allan, sylweddoliad yna camu allan yn gyflymach. Chwarae teg, ddo, oedd wedi gorffen yn arbennig, jyst defnyddio cyflymder ar wynebedd, achos mae'n llithrig reit mewn i'r cornel.
A Jonah Williams yn cael tymor arbennig o ran y Seintiau Newydd, ond fel o ti sôn, Mael, falle colli pennau, be bynnag ddigwyddodd, mae'r peth gweitha posib falle wedi digwydd i Pen-y-bont am hynny. Ond ti'n teimlo oedd yna gicrydd?
O'n i'n teimlo falle byddai cicrydd yn adeiladu i'r gol cyntaf, ond chymod, mae'n mewn i'r ail hanner nawr, sy'n byd â Pen-y-bont i golli, a chymod, bydd y gol nesaf yn enfawr.
Na i just, camu mewn fan, yr un peth eto. Oedd hi'n gweld y diffyg cyfathrebiad fan ar y chwaraewyr canol cae yn y lle gyntaf. A wedyn Kane Owen yn hanner cae lawr, a i fi, just falle gormod o parch mewn ffordd. Os ti'n mynd i cae lawr, yn wedi o croesiadau, mae'n rhaid ti'n mynd holl ffordd. Pa i just mynd, neud y gwaith a mynd at 5 metr a wedyn rhoi stopio, achos ti ddim yn cael unrhyw effaith. Yn amlwg, bach o gwall yna yn personol ran golgeidwad, ond fel oedd Mael yn dweud na, ail hanner, mae angen mynd amdani, chi well oedd colli 4 dim, ond i roi popeth mewn, na just cadw e fel 2 dim, a ddim di newid unrhyw beth.
A mewn ffordd, ti'n diwedd rhan i'r cyntaf, chi'n gweld Whitmore o'r boys yn mentro mwy, mae'n anodd nefn y Seintiau, am hynny, mae'n haws nawr, Mael, achos sy'n dewis dy Pen-y-bont.
Dim byd i golli fel wedys i yn yr ail hanner nawr. Maen nhw wedi setlo bach yn fwy ar 2 gol mynd mewn. Felly gobeithio jyst dechrau'r ail hanner off yn dda a gobeithio cael gol a adeiladu o fyna.
Achos ni wedi cael gemau rhwng nhw tymor yma. Gwennan, maen nhw wedi bod yn agos, maen nhw wedi bod yn gyffroes, ond o be ni wedi cael hanner cyntaf, dwi ddim yn mynd i ddigwydd, ond pethau'n gallu newid.
Yn sicr, os chi'n dod allan gyda yr awch yna yn y 5 munud agoriadol, o'n i wedi gweld pa mor gyflym sy'n gallu sgorio gol, ond ildio gol hefyd ar ôl cael yr un gyntaf. Ond i fi jyst moyn gweld Pen-y-bont yn edrych ymlaen, bach yn gyflymach. Ni'n gwybod bod chwaraewyr allweddol nhw ar goll ymlaen chi chwarae'r achlysur. Jyst ar y degau, maen nhw'n edrych i'r ochr a nôl, gymaint o weithiau. Pan ti'n derbyn y pêl, ti'n moyn bod ti'n gallu agor allan. Dyle bod ti'n gallu gweld 3 cornel flag pan ti'n derbyn y pêl. So bod darlun gyda ti o'r cae. Fi ddim yn gweld hynna ar hyn o bryd can Pen-y-bont, maen nhw wastad yn mynd nôl. A wedyn mae'n anodd i cael chwaraewyr allweddol fel Nathan Wood mewn i'r gêm.
Cyn i weld beth aw, yn yr ail hanner, rhywbeth i godi calon ti, mae'n boes Cymru ec ar y cae yn derbyn i capiau ar ôl y perfformiad anhygol na yn erbyn Lloegr. Mael yn rhan o'r fuddugoliaeth yna, yn cael yr anaf yn y gêm yna. Ond dewch i ni fynd drafod Sion y Dafydd i glywed mwy am beth sy'n digwydd gyda tîm Cymru ec fan hyn.
Diolch Del, a mae capten Cymru C, Emlyn Lewis yn sefyll wrth yn ochr i. Emlyn, ni'n newydd weld chi'n derbyn eich capiau llongyfarchiadau enfawr. Oedd hi'n achlysur arbennig lan yng Nghaernarfon, nag oedd hi?
Oedd,
amser anhygoel, 4 diwrnod anhygoel efo'r boes gret, a wedyn ennill 4-0, oedd hi'n teimlad, amazing yn gwir, brilliant.
Ni mor gyfarwydd yn gweld chi yn amlwg yn ware yn y gyngrair, ond mae rhywbeth mor special am weld chi gyd yn uno a roi'r Crys Cymru'n ymlaen.
Mae braidd yn wahanol, ni'n gweithio bwrw yn erbyn gilydd bob wythnos, ddim yn hoffi gilydd, cysau gilydd yn ffordd, a wedyn diwedd dydd yn dod fel mewn un garfan, a fel ni'n sôn, oedd y boes yn ffantastig, a ni'n gweithio fel un, a obviously nath nhw'n ei dangos ar y pitch.
O dy reolwr Christian Edwards gyda Met Caerdydd yn is reolwr Cymru hefyd. O ran Met Caerdydd, chi'n paratoi ar gyfer y gemau ail gyfle, so mae'r paratoadau'n mynd?
Gath ni di llun diwetha off, oedd yn neis. So wedyn, nath ni'n gweithio nos iau, ni'n trein o fori, a nos iau eto. Felly edrych mlaen, dri newydd neu Cynarfon. So gen i weld dibynnu ar y gêm yma, ond wrth gwrs ni'n edrych mlaen, mae'n sialens gwahanol, a dyn gobeithio ennill y peth.
O ran y gêm yma, Emlyn, siwr i ti'n gweld yr ail hanner yn mynd? Os ffordd nôl i Pen-y-bont?
I ddweud y gwir, ffordd yn y chwarae, na. Yr unig rheswm yw, mae TNS di edrych ar ôl y bel yn dda iawn. A dwi'n credu Pen-y-bont heb wneud lot o niwed i TNS. So, mae angen rhywbeth newidiadau, dwi'n siŵr, dros hanner amser. Fi'n siŵr fydd Rhys yn trial newid cwbl o bethau, ond na, TNS i ennill fel ei.
Byddai'n ddiddorol i weld beth mae Rhys Griffiths yn gweud yn y stafell newid. Emlyn, llongyfarchiadau, diolch yn fawr am dy gwmni ti. Wel, y seintiau newid sydd ar y blaen o 2 gol i ddim. Diolch i goliad Jordan Williams os ffordd nôl i dîm Rhys Griffiths. Gawn ni weld yn yr ail hanner, ymunwch â ni ar ôl yr egwyl.
Screwfix Sprint yn noddi pêl-droed ar S4C. Screwfix Sprint, yn noddi pêl-droed ar S4C.
Croeso lot ni i Stadiwm Dinas Caerdydd, y fantais i'r Seintiau Newydd ar yr egwyl. Ar y ban o ddwy gol i ddim, nhw'r pencampwyr. Maen nhw'n ceisio cipio'r dwbl, nhw'r deiliaid. Wedech chi beth hefyd, bydd yna glwb yn y canolbarth, y Dre Newydd yn dathlu, achos ar hyn o bryd, maen nhw'n mynd i Ewrop yn sgil hynny. O ran y dorf, dros 2000 yma, pnawn yma, bron 2000 a hanner, a'r dorf fwyaf mewn rownd derfynol ers 20 mlynedd. Ddim pawb bod yn hapus bod ni'n dod fan hyn. Dwi'n credu bod y bendant wedi profi bod ni werth dod i'r stadiwm hyfryd yma. Ail hanner mawr i ddod o ran Pen-y-bont, wrthyn ni fynd nôl at Owen Tudor-Jones, Malcolm Allen a Nick Parry.
Welcome back to the Cardiff City Stadium, where TNS currently lead Pen-y-bont 2-0 in the JD Welsh Cup final. There's been a change at half-time. Ryan Reynolds comes on, just working out. I think it's for Billy Borge. It just looks like a straight swap, 1-for-1. And the attendance today breaks the record of the last 20 years anyway. It's an attendance of 2,417. The last biggest crowd before that was when one of our co-commentators, Owen Tudor-Jones, played for Bangor against Barry 20 years ago. But it's all about today, all about the second period. It's all about whether Rhys Griffiths' Pen-y-bont can get back into this game. It's been an intriguing first half, bit of cat and mouse for a half an hour, but a Jordan Williams super goal opened the scoring. A second goal from Jordan Williams makes it a tall order for Pen-y-bont in the second period, Tommy Morgan.
Yeah, it is a difficult task for them, but Whitmore starting the second half off as he did in the first half with a crunching tackle.
Davis clips it out wide. No difference to the TNS team, by the way.
Yeah, and no difference tactically, I don't think, for Pen-y-bont. Just Borge leaving for Reynolds.
I may have, it was a little bit interesting to see whether Rhys might have gone 4-4-2 maybe and just get the likes of Kane Owen bombing it up from back to front, try and break down the monopoly of the passing from TNS. They usually pass most teams out of the way on the way to the title this year, didn't they? But McDonald, anyway, another goal, Tom, changes the whole scenario, whichever way it goes. Georgievski plays it into Amoun. Amoun cannot. Georgievski get the shot off into Snaith. Tries to spin his man. Georgievski takes it on with his left foot. Unfortunately, doesn't stay in play, but enterprising stuff.
That was a throw-in, actually. I think the referee's given a goal kick.
It was a throw-in, 100% a throw-in. There is Rhys Griffiths. It's been a tough last couple of weeks for him, but like you said, take the positives. You're in the Welsh Cup final. You're in the top 6.
Terrific crowd behind them this afternoon as well, Mark.
Oh, fantastic.
Good support.
People of Bridgend turning out to support their team is what you want to see. That, as you know, Tom, you play for some great clubs in this league. That's how teams start, but most teams are all about their supporters. The committee men, the board members and their supporters. Players can come and go, they don't.
No, exactly, 100% Mark.
Astles, Redmond. Your shout of man-to-man, Tom, I was thinking about it at half-time. It wasn't a bad shout, especially in the midfield area, because Redmond, Routledge and Leo Smith have been on the ball too easy.
Yeah, but Routledge, he's not difficult to pick up, is he?
He just drops off.
He just drops off. So you really could have one of your strikers. But Moon and Snaith are too alike for me. Neither's coming short at all, although now he's tracking back a little bit, Moon. But
yeah, well, as we just talking about there, Smith.
That might be a tweak tactically, is to have Ben and Moon more to the right-hand side here. But yeah, I think he needs a little bit more than that. And let's not forget they are playing the best side in the league this afternoon.
Yeah, with a 2-goal cushion at half-time. They came back from 2 goals, by the way, in the last game. McManus, Reynolds, heads it clear. Jordan Williams, again, itching to get that 3rd goal. Morris knocks it wide. Amun just goes out of play. Pen-y-bont on the way to the final have performed marvellous. They beat Dundee Athletic 7-0, Cambroyne and Clydach 3-1. They went through on penalties against Carnarvon. They defeated Tafswell in a terrific encounter 3-2 and defeated Bala 5-3 on penalties. So they haven't had the easiest of run-ins. They've done well to get there.
Oh yeah, terrific. You don't get to the final with luck alone, Mark.
Not at all.
You need a little bit, don't get me wrong, but
it might be challenging our producer Tom a bit later on to ask, have any team or anybody listening in, would they want to tweet in the answer? Has any team won the Welsh Cup without conceding a goal?
Unlikely, probably, Mark.
Redmond. Brobble. Just comfortable on the ball, Brobble. Oh, brilliant skill from Wood. Snaith and Redmond in a 50-50. It's more like it from Snaith. It's more like it. Oh. Gives the photo. Oh, it's a yellow card. It's a yellow card. Robert Jenkins is right on. It's only 10 to 15 yards away. The crowd not happy with the decision. Snaith goes in. We're looking for that. Yeah, okay. Just about.
I mean, that's not worthy of a yellow card, Mark.
No.
There was no malice in that whatsoever. None at all.
Just caught him.
Is it natural?
I think that's what he's trying to tell him, to be honest, Tom. And that's what the referee...
He caught him accidentally.
Yeah. Could be Nathan Wood's piece of skill here.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant drag back there by Nathan Wood.
Danny Redmond stays down with a little bit of a bloody nose. It was a little bit of a mismatch, by the way.
Yeah, he's a strong player, Sam Snaith. Ian Gwyn Hughes there.
Yeah, IG does a great job for the FA. The word is that nobody has won the cup without conceding a goal, so the record could be on for TNS. I'm sure it'll be a marvellous record for Connor Roberts. The goalkeeper has only played 2 league games this season, to play 5 cup games and win it without conceding one, so he has something to play for, definitely in the second period.
100%.
Routledge. Yeah, Routledge has done everything this afternoon that he couldn't do in the 3-3 draw. Just gone and collected. Astles. Routledge.
One thing with Routledge in possession, he doesn't possess that killer ball, does he?
He's missed it.
He's a steady Eddie.
Yeah, well, I think every team got him now. He's no Thiago Argentano, is he? From Liverpool, I think we got his name right. But he's definitely a steady Eddie, and he's exactly what you want at the heart of your midfield. Wood, if anybody, has tried to create something this afternoon, Tom, for Pen-y-bont. Oh, gives a wild pass away, Redmond. They're 3-on-3. Not the greatest of pass from Redmond. They were on then. They were 3-on-3.
There's a wayward pass there by Wood.
McDonald, Whitmore.
He could just get a goal here. Might well.
Snaith from a distance. Redmond has his own back, and Redmond might get the yellow this time. Redmond will say, I got the ball. This is going to frustrate you even more again, Tom, because I know Redmond got the ball then. Snaith is galloping clear. Redmond gets the ball. Maybe just like James Milner yesterday for Liverpool when the goal was awarded.
Yeah.
Well, this is right in Kane Owen territory, by the way. Owen definitely has one of the best left foots in this league for a long time, since the likes of Gary Lloyd. Can he test Connor Roberts from 30 yards? Owen with a long ranger. Undercooks it. It's a good bit of skill to get into the box. Danny Davis flicks it away. Leo Smith tries to keep it in play. He'll be disappointed, Owen. He has the ability to test keepers from that sort of distance.
Pause.
Ryan Reynolds will take the throw. Replaced Billy Borge at half-time. Snaith will be the first target for the flick here. It's a flat throw. Well, it wasn't the greatest long throw you've ever seen. Evans misguides his pass.
Evans hasn't played too much, has he? And he just looks a little bit
off it,
off the pace. Yeah.
Evans. Substitution being made for Ben Amoun. Ben Amoun will be leaving the field. Like you said, he hasn't played regularly of late. Keane Watts will come on. Watts, usually a wide right player. Ben Amoun walks around, the long walk around. Done well, Amoun, since joining the league. Just needs a good run of games where he can gather himself some goals and more confidence. Definitely has all the ability to play in this league. McManus wins the first header. Jeffries. Well, the first 10 minutes have gone okay for Pen-y-bont. It's all about that goal. Snaith. Astles gets there first. Redmond. McDonald. Smith again. Well, at this rate, I think Malcolm's man of the match won't be too difficult. Well played, Georgievski. Ashley Evans won the cup with Llanelli. Definitely shown more enterprise. They're a bit more relaxed on the ball, Tom. And for the first time, TNS is starting to drop off a little.
Yeah, probably, when you think about it, psychologically, they'd walked in at half-time thinking, we haven't got too many problems here, because Pen-y-bont never created any clear opportunities in that first period. And they've just sat off a little bit, which maybe Anthony Rimbrick would be a little bit concerned about, really.
TNS could equal Bangor City and Kevin Druitt's record of winning the cup 8 times. There were a few whistles there from the Pen-y-bont bench to switch play, and everybody stopped, thought it was the referee. They're dropping in now. Two different scenarios. Pen-y-bont are on the ball now, and it's TNS dropping in. Be aware, they break quickly. Watts, good first touch for Watts. Almost plays in wood. Hook clear by Danny Davis. Brobble. Redmond. What a ball that is from Redmond. Morris. It's a penalty. Yes, it is a penalty. Went to ground, give him the chance. It's almost the same as a goal they conceded up at Pen-y-bont only 6 or 7 weeks ago. It was a great ball from Danny Redmond. McManus was favourite just to get there. He gets there, and unfortunately for Pen-y-bont, the goalkeeper takes him out.
He just slows down there, Mark. Just entices Morris to come towards him. Redmond, perfectly judged pace on that ball, pulls the keeper out, and just McManus, that was easy.
That's an easy penalty to give.
Yeah.
Declan McManus has not scored in the cup yet. He's the top goal scorer in the league. Ashley Morris, with all his experience, would love to save this. He'll know it. It was his tackle what gave the penalty away, but it's McManus versus Morris. 3-0. TNS put both hands on the cup almost. It's McManus, the league's top scorer, puts the penalty away, And the Oz Westry Giants see the double in their sights.
Yeah, absolutely. Goal number 31 for the season for McManus. And that's a pretty comfortable penalty, really. Taking a bit of a plum. Not too much pressure on you when your team's 2-0 up, Mark. And just nonchalantly places it past the keeper there.
Very professional by TNS, Tom, as you would expect, not allowing Jordan Williams to take it, looking for his hat-trick.
No, absolutely.
They're in a Welsh Cup final. But that could be the one that finishes the... there's some support there from Limerick.
I'm sure Anthony Limerick must be on a bonus for this, doing a double mark, because he was well pleased with that penalty and probably eased his thoughts a little bit, because to be fair to Pen-y-bont, they were just trying to creep back into the game.
And this, well played Whitmore again. He doesn't give up on anything, Whitmore. He is going to be a player in this league, definitely. Smith arguing with the referee.
Yeah, definitely Whitmore. He's an all-action player, that's for sure. Really looks a strong lad as well.
Well, he's certainly one who won't give up at 3-0 with half an hour to go. They've reached 5 of the last 6 Welsh Cup finals before today. TNS winning 4. Owen headed away. Smith gets it out. Wood. Georgievski. Just the quality of pass it was, I think, that set the penalty up, by the way, Tom. Redmond, he had nobody on him again, which was key. He was allowed to pick his pass. It was a fierce pass. Just put McManus, he split the 2 defenders. And here they go again. Williams. Got to keep going, Pen-y-bont. Got to keep playing for pride. Got to make sure they don't let any more goals in against them. Marriott, Astles. To a lot of people, Tom, maybe a lot of the viewers, they may seem, oh, here we go, TNS again, TNS again. Let's don't forget, Connors Key Nomads were champions for the last 2 seasons, and Limerick has had to do a brilliant job to bring your team back to the top.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he has done a terrific job. I mean, the capture of McManus to the start of the season, you see that pass again, from Danny Redmond there, perfectly weighted. And you know, when you're a striker, you know that you're in control there. You just nick it past the keeper, and it's quite easy. Then you just fall over.
Reynolds. Evans. Evans will keep going. The likes of Kane Owen will. It's a decent ball in. Wood. Must have gone out of play.
Yeah, it must have gone over the touchline there.
Ash Morris.
Just seen the penalty from another angle here, Mark.
I think he gives him half a chance, by the way. No, none at all. Great penalty.
Plenty of power behind it, wasn't it?
Great penalty. Goalkeeper, no chance. And McManus puts it away well. And the £60,000 they spent on him from Dunfermline Athletic seems to be,
it's
at this
definitely
stage of the season, a bit of a bargain.
I don't think his all-round game has been as good as it has been this afternoon, though. But he's still a handful.
Isn't that what you want in your team, though? A regular goal scorer, no matter what he does.
100%.
He's put the ball in the back of the net.
Tell me, who's the last striker to score 30-plus goals in the league? I know he's only 24 in the league, but, you know, he's got 31 goals in 37 appearances this season. I
think it was Jason Oswell for Newtown, and he got himself a move that year. And there were words about Football League clubs again coming back in to look at McManus, by the way.
Yeah, he's got decent pedigree.
Marriott to Astles. Marriott, Redmond could be offside, is offside, flag goes up early. Good flag there by Lewis Edwards. There's Rhys Griffiths, Lee Jarman, Martin Giles. Tough times when you're a few goals down in the cup final. Do we play for pride, or do we go and have a go? It's a tough gig playing TNS in the final.
No, it's always a tough call, that, Mark, isn't it? When your team is trailing by 3-0 with still, plenty of time to go.
Evans. Watts with a chance. Oh, he's straight offside. Flag goes up.
It's a little bit late, that flag, wasn't it?
The modern day trait, Tom, is a late flag. Andy Harms produces it. As officials, as efficient as they have been, they may not get an easier game in the cup final.
No big calls.
I think the penalty was 100%. I don't even think Ashley would have argued with that one. Routledge again has just been allowed to dictate the pace of the game by dropping off. Astles goes back to Connor Roberts.
I think Connor Roberts has touched the ball more in the second half than he did in the whole of the first half.
The race is on again. Oh, Leo Smith again. Reynolds wins the first header. Redmond picks up seconds. Decent ball. They'll get the free kick. Watts.
To be fair to Pen-y-bont, I think all the little 50-50s has gone against him.
Yeah, he's offside there. He's 2 or 3 yards offside. Watts. There's a good line. Danny Davis and Keston Davis kept. Pen-y-bont's top 6 record has been tough this season. Just prior to Christmas, I thought they were red-hot favourites to get in there and really fight for the top 2 spot.
Yeah, definitely fell away after the split.
It's all about a season, though. It's all about that finishing line at the end of the season. That every older player, an older manager will tell you. It's about getting over the line in football. Routledge. Whitmore has to be careful not to make the challenge there. You wouldn't want to see him get off. Redmond is becoming more influential, Tommy, as the game's going on. Brobble eases past Evans. Brobble gets a shot off. McDonald makes the block. It goes behind for the corner.
Just starting to impose themselves again. The new Saints. Brobble working his way into the left foot and then uses his right foot outside his right foot. Good block by Bixby and Sean McDonald there.
I think there is the couple of TNS supporters there. They'll be happy with the Welsh hats on as well. I think they may have expected a tougher game, TNS, because the respect Pen-y-bont have earned from them over them 4 games this season. Definitely an injury or 2 may have cost them. It's the header over from Davis, Keston Davis.
Yeah, good movement again by Davis. When you move away from the goal, people don't really want to pick you up.
Substitution for Pen-y-bont. Costa Georgievski comes off. Liam Walsh will come on. Leo Smith goes off for the new Saints. I think he's had a great game, Smith. He'll come on. And Ben Clark, who's had a tremendous season, will come on for Smith. I think Limerick will be vindicated by picking Smith because he picked up so much space and was on the ball a hell of a lot.
Well, Ben Clark certainly deserves to play a part in this cup final. A real talent, I think Clark is.
Signed another 2-year contract, Clark. One of the most improved players in the JD Cymru Premier League. He came through the academy at TNS.
And he definitely knows where the goal is as well from midfield.
Whitmore launches it forward to Roberts. 68 minutes on the clock. Just a goal for all they've given this season. I'd like to see Pen-y-bont get a goal. Just give their fans, supporters something to cheer. Nobody as a neutral really wants to see a 3 or 4-0 cup final, Tom. Marriott. That, of course, unless you're from Oswestry Street, supporting the green and white hoops. Mike Harris is in South Africa. Their chairman has been fantastic chairman over the years. He secured a double once again. Congratulations if you're somewhere. Universally, Mike switching on. I'm sure Harris is getting something ready to celebrate if the score continues. Brobble, great area from Brobble. Brave from Morris, he gets the free kick. I think it's Davis who catches Morris.
I think Harris is in Namibia, actually. Somebody told me before the game. So,
well, obviously couldn't afford the train fare from Oswald Street to Cardiff then. Clark gets it wide. McManus. No, he hasn't given up, Tom. Oh, well played, Ben Clark again. Chance for Redmond on his left foot. Great block. Tremendous block, Ryan Reynolds. They're looking for more goals. That's what champions are all about. Say, Tom, to be fair to Harris, he's never give up on his dream. That dream of taking TNS into the group stages of a European tournament, and they will continue it again this season.
Yeah, definitely have another opportunity.
Routledge. Had Williams not got them 2 goals, I think Routledge won't be far away from Malcolm Allen's man of the match, you know. He's controlled the game. He's on it again. 58% possession. Second half possession, that is. But as you usually replied to me, Tom, it's all about the goals.
No.
A massive stat yesterday, listening to Radio Wales yesterday. Swansea City, Nottingham Forest. 5-1 to Nottingham Forest. 30% possession, Nottingham Forest. So that backs up your argument, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't be a stat man. Put it in the back of the net. Routledge. Marriott. Williams. It's a good block from Reynolds.
He's done well since he's come on, Reynolds.
Yeah, definitely has. Ex-Cardiff City, of course, so we would know the stadium pretty well. So it'll be Europe Champions League qualifiers for TNS. Europa League for Colin Caton and Bala. And Chris Hughes and company should be celebrating in about a half hour's time. Oh, wide of the mark, Keston Davis. Does he get his head on that and clear it? Or is a brilliant defensive header from whoever that is on the floor?
Yeah,
what a brilliant defensive header that is. I think we see the replay. That's going in the back of the net. And he gets in the way of Keston Davis. Tremendous, tremendous.
Yeah, just seen it. I mean, again, Ashley should be doing better there as a keeper. You know, McDonald has saved him there. It's a wicked delivery, but when he's 2 yards out, you've got to have a keeper be dominant
6 yard box. In it comes again from Marriott. Headed going to the back of the net for McDonald, and Keston Davis had clashed off the ball just before. They'll be disappointed not to get their 4th goal. It would have been a Ryan Astl's goal. An opposed header flashes into the back of the net. There he is. He leaves Snaith a little bit off the ball, and the free kick is the other way, if you ask me. Well, McDonald drags down Davis.
I don't think actually the referee saw what happened there. He just thought about it and think, oh, I think I might have missed something there.
Yeah, but on the replay,
it didn't matter. It doesn't matter now, does it? Because the scoreline's 3-0,
yes.
So it's not a big shout. But if it had been 0-0, you'd be thinking, oh, you referee, that was like
he's
really cruel.
Yeah, definitely.
I tell you one thing, it was a majestic header as well by Astles.
Tempo with the game was sort of dropped now. It almost becomes from a frantic league game into an end of season encounter. 3 goals ahead. Owen looks out wide for Nathan Wood. Griffiths, who expects standards from his players, keep going. It'll be an interesting Scottish Challenge Cup playoff now, Tommy. I think Pen-y-bont will play host to Pen-y-bont, if I'm right. And Flint Town
host Cardiff Met.
Cardiff Met, yeah. I think, no, Pen-y-bont will host Cardiff Met, and Flint will host Pen-y-bont.
Right.
You look out for the playoff final on Scorio May the 14th. Cardiff Met capable of coming from the bottom 6 again, Tom, like they did about 4 years ago to get into the playoffs and win them?
Yeah, more than capable of that.
Redmond, Marriott. Will Marriott get on the scoreline? Great ball, Marriott. McManus heads it back across over the bar.
Yeah, McManus just got underneath that. Again, great delivery by Marriott into that danger area. McManus looking for that second goal for him.
Yeah, we will back up the Scottish Challenge Cup. It is Pen-y-bont to host Met and Flint to host Pen-y-bont, so there's still more football to be watched on Scorio this season. Yeah, there's a big battle there. Snaith and Astles. Astles just getting a foot in. Free kick again given against him.
That's a surprising decision from Mr. Jenkins.
The New Saints 3 ahead. Owen stands one right up. Watts gets the header away. Walsh came on and scored the equaliser at Park Hall for a 3-all with an overhead kick. Can he just, or any Pen-y-bont player, get a goal to drag his team back into this battle? Any Pen-y-bont players stand out with you this afternoon, Tom?
Well, obviously Sean McDonald in the back 3 there. He's been outstanding. Really saved his team with that goal line clearance with his head.
Whitmore again for me has been the one who's tried, really competed. McManus spins his man too easy then. McManus gets it across. Evans, strong in the tackle, Evans. Routledge looking for the run of Jordan Williams.
Just need to slow the game down now, don't they? Pen-y-bont don't want to concede another goal. If they can get anything from the game, just to get a consolation goal.
Yeah, and they'll get their consolation medals. They'll be disappointed, but they made good progress. Get to the final. Here's Whitmore again. Loves to run past players. Gives a free kick against Redmond. Redmond again will say, I got the ball, ref.
He's put a real good shift in, Whitmore, to be fair to him.
Absolutely, for me.
He's got cramp there.
20 years of age. He's one to watch in this league. Lewis Robles is warming up to come on. I'm sure he'll want a piece of cup final action. Kane Owen stands one right up again in the mixer. It's almost rugby-like with an up and under there. Keston Davis, offside flag given. Referee blows up.
What's impressed me though about TNS this afternoon is their professionalism. They really want to win this game, and defensively they've looked really strong as well. Hardly given a half chance away this afternoon.
I think that's Redmond. He could be one who's come off because he's been down a couple of times now. I think McManus may have been prepared to come off, but he may change it now for Redmond. Yeah, a couple of players who could have been involved. There's Lewis Harling, Lewis Clutton, Miles Davis. He's now left the commentary box to join his team. Players with big futures in this league, at least.
Yeah, really disappointing, afternoon for those 3. Well, 2 injured, 1 suspended. It's really heartbreaking, isn't it, when you miss a final being played here.
Redmond looks to be injured. He may swap. I think they've swapped Adrian Chiselvic coming on. Robles will be disappointed. Chiselvic will be elated, and he joins the fray at 3-0. Danny Redmond goes off. Adrian Chiselvic joins. Declan McManus is also being lined up. I think they leave Jordan Williams on. He's on that brace, Williams. He won that hat-trick. But another class player.
Noticed McManus, if he thought his number 9 was going to flash up, he's come over the side of the pitch.
Clark. Davis again at right back. Hasn't given the ball away all afternoon. Routledge. I think Routledge would be my man in the match, Tom.
Well, I wouldn't disagree with you, Mark, but it's been so easy for him. Nobody's marked him, so I think you could have played there this afternoon and you'd have a decent job.
Yeah, but that you can't say that to the man who's done what he's done.
No, I'm not saying.
You know, it's not for him to get.
But he hasn't had no assists. All he's done is have to just.
He's linked the play.
Yeah.
He's linked the play, haven't he? Astles. Grobble dropping in. No tempo to the game at all now. It'll suit TNS. 10 minutes to go, 18 minutes of the domestic league all-part playoffs, and it'll be TNS 21 points clear in the league and cup winners without conceding a goal. Comprehensive, absolutely comprehensive. Whitmore against Clark, battle. McManus, it doesn't drop well for him. Reynolds does well. McDonald shows a bit of class in there. Whitmore, Evans, small like a Pen-y-bont. Walsh, great tackle from Marion. He gets his team the throw-in as well. Demands the throw-in. The substitution of Declan McManus could be made here now, because we believe it'll be 18-4-9. Louis Robles will come on for a very disappointing McManus. You've got your cup final goal, Odek. You've got your golden boot, and you've got your double winning medal, son. Not a bad season.
Always a good sign for me when a player is really disappointed when he gets taken off. Shows he cares.
Yeah, but that's not a lonely, disappointing walk. That's a victory walk, by the way. Enjoy your walk round.
He looks happy, man.
Robles hasn't really gone well for Robles this season, but he's got a good big smile on his face. Can he get a cup final goal? Davis. Owen.
To be fair to Pen-y-bont, they've really, they've grafted really hard in this second half. A lot of tired legs out there now.
We think Declan McManus may be a 30-goal man, which could work out at £2,000 a goal with his move from Scotland.
If you ask him, Mike, he's got 31. Any striker, good striker, he'll tell you exactly how many goals he's got.
Evans, great pass from Evans under pressure there. Walsh, Liam Walsh, decent ball inside as well. Watts, he'll get the free kick at least. Astles will collect the yellow.
Astles knew exactly what he was doing there. He didn't have the legs to catch him up, that's for sure. So he thought, yeah, we'll easily defend this free kick. So I'm willing to take a yellow card for that.
Kane Owen travels up again. This is one of those situations where, for me, if they play that line as high as that, the linesman's right in, just got to do a short to stop the offside, or you simply got to have a go. But it mustn't be just knocked in there, because you'll be caught offside. Owen. Well, there was a game plan.
It's a very intricate free kick, Mark.
Ball in. Chance here. Whitmore with a cross off the line, I think, by Astles. Back in it goes. Conor Roberts punches. McDonald! Back of the net! Sean McDonald, what a great goal from the ex-Welsh international. The performance most probably deserved a goal. And with 6 minutes to go, McDonald gets a goal. Can it? Griffiths could be a happier man. 3-1.
Again, Roberts, I don't know why is he trying to impress us after a while? That's poor goalkeeping. He didn't have to come there. His defenders could have dealt with that cross. And to be fair to Sean McDonald, that's a terrific drive with his left foot right in the bottom corner. And terrific finish.
It's Sean McDonald chasing the ball down. Brilliant stuff from McDonald. I think surely everybody would be pleased to see Pen-y-bont get that goal. As neutrals, by the way, not as TNS fans. They've conceded for the first time in the tournament, so...
No record for TNS?
No, just joined them in Wattles now. Davis. It's about playing time out now. Limerick will be disappointed giving a goal away. We know what he's like. Clark. Davis. Danny Davis. Gets a shot off. Great block from Dan Jeffries. Marriott. Great ball into the far post. Owen. Loved it. Another goal now would make it interesting with 4 or 5 minutes to go. And the Pen-y-bont crowd have refound their voices now. Well done, Sean McDonald. Been a great signing at Christmas. Been out of the game for a long time. And he's really enjoyed his time, Tom. Spoke to Sean. Really enjoyed his time in the league.
That's good to hear.
McDonald along with the likes of Jazz Richards, as we said, and Dave Edwards at Bala, Neil Eardley at Connors Quay, plenty of ex-professionals, and plenty still left in their legs joining this league. By the look, McDonald will be disappointed he hasn't played in midfield at the end of this game, Tom, no doubt. He's pushed in there and made a little bit of a difference. Reynolds sprays it wide to Owen. Wood to Snaith. Snaith comes off his marker. Snaith. Clark makes the interception. Don't think they've had as much fluency since Leo Smith's gone off, because he was always the man, the go-to man. He was in space all the time. Ranging ball from Keston Davis is never a bad ball when you're 3-1 ahead. With 3 minutes left in the cup final.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of Jordan Williams. He hasn't really looked that keen to get that third goal and get his hat-trick in the cup final.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think he'll take a brace in a 3-1 window and a double winning medal. Walsh. Reynolds. Ash Evans.
He looks tired, Ashley.
Yeah, definitely. Williams. It'll be a case of keep ball by the look of it.
Yeah, just running down the clock now. The champions and the cup winners.
Could be a few minutes added. What's your gamble, Tom?
I go for 4.
Yeah, usually is 3 or 4 minutes. Davis keeps it in play. Chisholm gets it wide. Another goal would be interesting. Liverpool. AC Milan was
optimistic.
Yeah,
we never know in football.
Very optimistic. McDonald. Yeah, you've got to believe, Tom, when you've got that shirt on. And to be fair to Pen-y-bont in the last 5 to 10 minutes, I was worried when the penalty went in. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest for a minute. I was worried. I didn't want a Welsh Cup final to be a 4 or 5-0 against anyone. They get another free kick there. Maybe would have go in. He'll get one. Oh, it's a big, strong tackle in the end. And he will get the first one.
It's not the Astor's tackle, is it? Which was a hefty challenge, to say the least. It was the previous one.
Kane Owen must take this now, by the way. He must take this from this distance. If he could put one in the back of the net now, this would set this place blazing. Owen, wow, lucky he takes the ball there and he's left the ground there, Wood, but that could have been damaging, Tom.
Yeah, but that wasn't a foul. He didn't give that as a foul. It was a previous foul on Wood.
This is Kane Owen territory.
I hope he does better than the last one, Mark.
5 in the wall. There's a bit more on this than the last one, Tom. With 4 minutes left in the game, worried to put this in. The roof would come off here with 5 minutes to go. Owen. Save, Connor Roberts. It's a great save from Connor Roberts. Got his angles right, put it on the post, did his job. That was an important job as well.
Yeah. Fair play to Connor Roberts, that's a good save. This time he punches it away.
Owen.
For a corner.
Can Pen-y-bont push the final all the way? Jeffries goes for the header. Jeffries! History too! Kane Owen delivers! Jeffries puts a header in! Substitution made. Connor Roberts looks on. It's the second. Griffiths looks as stone-faced as ever. But in his heart it'll be pumping. There's 4 minutes to go. And a goal will push us into extra time.
Well,
what a goal!
Nobody marking him whatsoever. Free run. I mean, the pace on that corner was brilliant. You know, the pace makes it, and all he had to do was flick his forehead there, and he caught it beautifully on his forehead there, and just bullet header into the corner past Roberts.
The McManus penalty, as called by nearly everybody, was almost the end of the game. What a terrific comeback by Pen-y-bont. They've showed guile, they've showed strength. These players have been out for a long time. There would be no extra time, by the way. That would be my mistake. It'd go straight to penalties. But game on. Chuzovic. Ball's down in the corner and important now. Marriott's looking for it. It's not often you see TNS putting it down like that. Jeffries. Everyone counts now. Chuzovic. Throw-ins. Free kicks.
Well, we never thought we'd have this, Mark, to be fair.
It's got to go in at any time, Reynolds. It's got to go in. Just put it in the front of the box. Seconds is about once it goes in. Whitmore, who else picks up the second ball? Owen into the mixer. Roberts comes to collect. Collects.
That's a poor delivery by Kane Owen.
Will take his time, Connor Roberts, in a Jordan Pickford fashion when he hits the deck. Griffiths could be proud of his troops now. I'm pleased it is happening this way.
Thing, Mark. Anthony Limbrick will be absolutely mad. But what he'll say at the end of the game is, oh well, it's a cup tie and we needed to be 1 goal ahead.
Oh, definitely. Can they keep the 1-goal lead? The last game between the two was 3 apiece. Snaith keeping competing. Routledge has to go down in the corners, even for TNS. Brobble try and get his team a free kick. It's a winning ball from Brobble. It's a wrong ball from Brobble. You're 3-2 ahead with 1.5 minutes to go. You've got to keep the ball or go down in the corners.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reynolds puts it forward. Snaith importantly wins this one. Wins it. Seconds for Evans. Evans wide. Great tackle, Danny Davis.
I'd push Jeffries up front now.
All day long. All day long. Congratulations, by the way, to both sets of players. Just because TNS were 3-0 ahead doesn't mean to say they haven't contributed to a marvellous cup final. Malcolm Allen's man of the match. Jordan Williams, obviously for the 2 goals.
Yeah, small margins, Mark. You know, just imagine if Ashley would have got that first goal, got a hand to it, puts it on the post. But here we are, still not over yet. 1 minute to go.
Through ball. Not the greatest ball again from Brobble. They've just dropped their standards a little bit in the last 10 minutes. Nathan Wood, great header away from Keston Davis.
Just haven't quite got the composure of the in these final minutes. Pen-y-bont, they've given a terrific fight of it.
Danny Davis getting the boos off the Pen-y-bont fans not to hurry it with the throw-in. But Tom, it's been a marvellous season again on Scorio. Brilliant games, And these two teams have played their part in our enjoyment. Chance maybe. Oh, brilliant from the winger. Marriott, all his experience in the world, gives it away though. Whitmore, can Whitmore get it across or get a set play? Whitmore will try and drive into the box. Whitmore, oh, he leaves his man. Another standover. Into the mix it goes. Roberts punches it clear, not all the way though. Puffed boy, Brobble
hanging on you.
Referee looks at the watch. Last play surely is a clearance by Chiselvich. Jeffries will remember his cup goal. It may be in vain, but it's always there to remember, Dan. Snaith gets the flick. Whitmore. Reynolds. Watts is there. Keeper comes out. It's a big collect. He gets there first. Pen-y-bont won the penalty. Final whistle. Final whistle says TNS win the JD Welsh Cup by 3 goals to 2. Pen-y-bont players attacking the referee just with enthusiasm, but it didn't look a penalty. He collected the ball first. Congratulations to both teams. TNS are double winners. Don't go away. We will be here for the victory celebration. Declan McManus there. His goal will be the winning goal, Tom.
Absolutely.
We didn't expect that.
No, definitely not. And, you know, absolutely terrific game of football. Turned out to be. Fair play to Pen-y-bont. Terrific second half performance.
3-2 to Pen-y-bont. We will be back for the to TNS, sorry, we will be back for the victory celebrations in a couple of minutes.
Limerick, huge congratulations, JD Welsh Cup champions. Well, you look pretty subdued, but you must be delighted.
No, of course we are delighted. I mean, we made it a little bit hard for ourselves at the end there, but look, credit to the opposition. I think they're absolutely fantastic. Even at 3-0, we knew that the game wasn't over, and we made sure we made the right subs and we saw the game out. We didn't obviously want to see it out like that, but look, we're very pleased. It's a really improved season for us, and to win a trophy come the end of the season and finish strong is what we wanted to do.
They gave you quite the scare at the end there, I imagine. What was going through your mind?
Yeah, of course, yeah, look, and they, like I said, even at that scoreline, the game was never over, and they keep going to the end, and big credit to them. But I thought our boys saw it out well. Connor at the end, the goalkeeper, was fantastic, came for a punch. Sis tied it up well at the back post there, so we got experienced winners in that team, and they deserve it, these guys.
I've got to ask, our man of match, Jordan Williams, 2 goals in about a minute for him. What a performance.
Yeah, I'm really pleased for him, because probably with the signing of Declan McManus, he's been undershadowed a little bit, or overshadowed a little bit, and I think he got 15 in the league to get the 2 tonight. He's an attacking, aggressive striker, and when he performs on the big stage like that, we're so pleased for him.
Anthony, look, huge congratulations. Enjoy the celebrations tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks.
Y deilied fydd yn dathlu'r gweithio'r drama ar y diwedd. Y seintiau newydd yn paratoi i godi Cwpan Cymru. Mor anwcus o ran Pen-y-bont. Dewch nôl ato ni i weld y dathliadau wedi'r egwyl.
Screwfix Sprint yn noddi pêl-droed ar S4C.
Ti di dod ar bibs?
Screwfix Sprint yn noddi pêl-droed ar S4C.
Croes yn ôl ato ni, rownd y fanol, Cwpan Cymru JD, tair gol i ddwy i'r Seintiau Newydd yn y pen draw. Drama hwyr, ond y Seintiau yn cadw gafel ar y cwpan. Maen nhw ar fin codi y cwpan. Gwennan Harris a Mael Davies sy'n chwaraewyr Pen-y-bont sydd wedi bod yn cadw cwmni ni. Mael wedi yna fi'n anffodus. Mael, pa fath o emosiynau sydd na ar ôl y diweddglo dramatig na?
Diweddglo dramatig iawn, just gutted i'r boys, really. Chi'n gwybod, maen nhw wedi rhoi popeth ar rhaid ydmygu Pen-y-bont yn yr ail hanner. Nethon nhw taflu popeth ato fe, just yn dylan yn fyr, ond chwarae teg, fi mor proud o'r boys.
Os na pobl yn dyfaru ar ôl diweddglo fan yna, sy'n chi'n chwarae Pen-y-bont, Gwennan, ydych chi'n meddwl, dwi wedi taflu mwy at nhw'n gynharach?
I fod ar ôl y performance hanner gyntaf, fi'n credu bysau elfennau o dyfaru, ond chwarae teg a rhaid can Maurice Griffiths hefyd am y newidiadau nath yn yr ail hanner. O'n i'n meddwl symud Sean McDonald mewn i canol cael, falle gallen nhw'n neud hwnna bach yn gynharach, ond o'n nhw wedi rhoi popeth ail hanner a dylse bod nhw yn proud iawn o'r performance yna, just pity, mewn ffordd pity pryd dath y trydydd gol, achos o'n i'n teimlo nhw'n pwysog, oedd e'n teimlo fel oedd rhywbeth yn dod a amseriad y gol yna di lladd nhw.
Wel, dyna mawr i Pen-y-bont. Clwb newydd i raddau fel ni'n gweud ar gefnogaeth yma heddi yn argoeli'n dda ar gyfer y dyfodol. Ond y meistri modern yn ni'n galw ar y dechrau Seintiau Newydd, maen nhw'n paratoi i god'r cwpan yn un ôl at Nick Parry.
Pen-y-bont players receiving their medals. There's Sean McDonald there, a wonderful goal from the ex-Welsh international. We did miss a bit of the Pen-y-bont presentation there, but well done to every player, and every one of them's deserved their medal. A brilliant season from Pen-y-bont, but let's now welcome the double winners, the JD Cymru Premier League winners and Cup winners of 2022. Declan McManus, Jordan Williams, a brace, the two goal scorers go past. On you go, Tom.
Certainly, those two players have played such a major part in that double sweep for the new Saints. You know, goals galore. And Jordan Williams, he's played a big part in the revival, really, of the new Saints this season.
Steve Williams, the president of the Welsh FA, and Will Lloyd Williams giving out the trophies. Noel Mooney also stood alongside. It's a fantastic season. It's a comeback season for TNS. 2 years in the wilderness without the title, they come back under Noel Mooney's guideship. They take the title. They take the Welsh Cup. We'll lose the likes of Paul Harrison there. What a tremendous servant he's been. But you just got to say, Tom, well done, TNS. Double winners are double winners in any Premier League.
Yeah, congratulations to them, really. You know, terrific performance by them over the 90 minutes. Yes, possibly the last 20 minutes of the game, they took their foot off the accelerator and let Pen-y-bont back into the game. But at the end of the game, I think they thoroughly deserve to win the Cup.
There is Chris Marriott. 10 seasons or more he's been with TNS. What a stalwart player he's been. Brilliant. It's another trophy for him. Mike Harris's club. It's a double winning season for TNS. Congratulations, Danny Davis and the likes alongside. Thoroughly deserved their league triumph, and they've deserved their cup victory this afternoon. Double winners 2022 are the new Saints.
Diolch. Nick Parry yn sylwebu ar yr olwg gyfarwydd yna, sydd ddim wedi bod mor gyfarwydd â hynny dros y tymhorau diwethaf, a ddim wedi cael Cwpan Cymru ers 2019. Dim ond 2 ryfel byd ac 1 pandemig byd eang sydd wedi stopio y gystadleuaeth yma. Mae'n braf cael un ôl, a dyma'r olygfa. A Gwennan, mae'n olygfa gyfarwydd, ond ar draws y tymor llawn cyntaf Anthony Limbrick wrth y lliw hefyd. Tipyn o dymor iddyn nhw. Ie,
maen nhw wedi bod yn arbennig, a hyn o'i heddiw, jyst symudiadau oddi ar y pêl. Falle pethau mae pobl ddim yn sylweddoli pa mor hir mae'r strategaethau yna yn cymryd i actually meistroli, a yn amlwg, y ffaith bod nhw'n llawn amser, mae gyda nhw'r mantais yna dros pawb arall i wneud. Yn teimlo o fewn meddiant, maen nhw'n jyst mor hyderus. Neud i pethau edrych yn hawdd, a chwarae teg maen nhw'n llawn heiddiannol heddiw ac yn amlwg o ennill y gyngor fel maen nhw wedi.
O ran Pen-y-bont, Mael, clwb newydd, lot o uchelgais na, gefnogaeth sydd wedi cael chi fan hyn heddi, anhygol gan gymryd o gefnogwyr yma. Mae'n siŵr bod lot o bethau, wel, oes na lot o bethau positif gweithio'r siom pnawn yma?
Os, yn amlwg, ni'n mynd i edrych yn positif trwy'r amser. Edrych mlaen y tymor nesaf nawr, a trio ceisio cael Ewrop eto. Chi'n gwybod, mae'r boes yn briliant, a ni gyd yn edrych mlaen i dechrau pre-season a mynd tymor nesaf.
Copan Cymru am yr 8fed tro'r Seintiau Newydd gyda llaw maen nhw nawr yn gyfartal o ran nifer o fuddugoliaethau a Bangor a Derwyddon am y blynyddoedd ddim mynd ar Sir Derwyddon wneud hynny a pwy o'r byw elon ni o ran Bangor. Dewch i ni gael mwy o mateb fan hyn. Ni'n mynd i glywed gan reolwr Pen-y-bont, Rhys Griffiths.
Rhys, I know it's all going to be very raw at the moment, but you gave it such a good go right until the end. What are your thoughts at the moment?
Yeah, bitterly disappointed to have lost the cup final. I thought, they were dominant for large periods of the game. Game plan probably didn't work as well as we'd hoped. But then saying that, the first goal, it looked like a foul to me. I don't know if it was. I'd like to watch it back. And the second goal was poor from us. And then the third goal, look, you're pushing, aren't you, when you're trying to get forward. But what I challenged the boys to do at half-time was to win the second half. And we did that. So, I'm so proud of them. And look, this was a great final, I'd like to think. Largely because of Pen-y-bont and the support we had here today. We made the final, and so proud of the people that came out to support us, yeah.
Because there was a sense at the start of that second half you really started to get into a rhythm, and it was that penalty that almost killed the game, but then you showed fantastic character.
Yeah, I suppose it did kill the game in many ways. Look, I think we're obviously disappointed, like you say, it is raw, but we'll go out tonight, we'll have a couple of beers and maybe we'll have a couple more afterwards, but I'm going to put my Pen-y-bont jumper on, I'm going to wear it with pride, because I thought the boys were superb. Ashley Evans, Sean McDonald, Keane Watts, Nathan Wood, they haven't trained. Ashley Evans hasn't kicked the ball for 8 weeks. He's gone out there today. I've never seen anyone as tired on a football pitch. So I'm so proud of them, and I'll watch the goals back eventually, but at the moment, yeah, it's raw.
Rhys, I'll let you go before we both get covered in champagne, but thank you for your time.
Balchder gan Rhys Griffiths. Ni'n mynd i weld y drydedd gol o ran y Seintiau Newydd, Gwennon, ti'n teimlo mai hon oedd yr eiliad fawr yng nghanol yr holl eiliadau arwyddocaol pnawn ma?
Ie, oedd Pen-y-bont yn pwyso, neud yn dda, ond wedyn pêl trwyddo a just y rediad yna gan McManus. O'n i just yn teimlo gyda Ashley Morris, o'n i y person yn teimlo bod e bach o rush of blood to the head fan'na, yn wedyn dod trwyddo gyda'i traed. Ar adeg o'r gêm pryd oedd Pen-y-bont yn pwyso, oedd hwnna'n yn amlwg yn gwrth o mysodiad da, a wedyn o'n i beth yn teimlo fel bod McManus yn mynd i methu gyda'r tymor mae fe wedi cael, ond just oedd y momentum gyda Pen-y-bont o'n adegau fel hynna'n amlwg yn newid y momentum, a nath cymryd nhw spel wedyn i dod nôl mewn i'r gêm a wedyn cael ymateb geithio nhw reit ar y diwedd. Mae
rhaid ni weld y golyn ar reit ar y diwedd. Sdi godi calon mael rhyw ychydig bach dyma nhw, y goliau hwyr oedd hi bron yn dramatig dros ben. Beth oedd yn mynd trwy'n y feddwl di adeg un mael?
Game on i gwrdd i'r. O'n i'n meddwl, os byddai'r trydydd gol ddim wedi mynd mewn i'r Seintiau Newydd, fi'n credu bydde wedi bod yn lot yn haws, ond na, eto, just more proud o'r boys. Chyfod, sy'n Pen-y-bont, swn i'n rhoi fyny. Ni'n mynd i'r diwedd, a chyfod, y gol fan hyn hefyd, Jeffries, oedd cicio cornel yn bwysig i ni heddi, a nath i'n gweithio. Falle ar diwrnod arall, byddwn ni wedi cael cico smortyn, ond na.
Wedys di cyn y gym bod bwysig bys yn cicod a bod chi wedi bod yn ymarfer. Chi'n gallu gweld hwnna gyda'r un yma, jyst y bloc sydd wedi cael ei roi mewn i wedyn sicrhau bod Jeffries yn cael y gwagau. Chwarae teg, mae fe'n golf yna yn dda iawn. Just peti gath Pen-y-bont ddim gymaint o'r cyfleoedd o'na i wneud mwy yn amlwg.
Mae sŵn o'r ethol ma ar hyn o bryd. Ni bron dyna'r rhaglen i ben, ond Rhys Griffiths yn gweud falle bydd na noson fach allan yn o mael. Chwaraewyr yn mynd allan.
Bydd cwbl o boes yn disappointed ar y diwedd yna, ond na, yn y gyd mas gyda'i gilydd diwedd y tymor. Mae wedi bod yn tymor gret i ni, just siom bod ni wedi cael anafiadau ar yr amser anghywir yn y tymor, ond na, ni'n mynd i joio hynny hefyd.
Mwynhewch i'n heiddi, Diolch am dy gwmni, wedi mwynhau mas draw. Gwennan, diolch am dy gwmni. Mae'r ben o ran y gyngrad domestig. Mae gemel gyfle penwythnos nesaf. A Gwennan, na ni'n dathlu gormod, achos 5 wythnos i heddi, ni nôl fan hyn, Cymru yn ceisio cyrraedd cwpan y byd. A bydd i'n fyw ar S4C fel arfer. Diolch am eich gwmni. Ta-ra.
doedd e ddim yn disgwyl hynna. Meddwl sydyn i gael y canlyniad gorau. Screwfix Sprint yn noddi pêl-droed ar S4C.